got intro, no?
Hi guys, it's Just Jean here with Big Man Yus, and this is Meet Us After 7.
What's going on, guys? No, that's not nice,
No, I'm done.
Episode 149. Wow, the 150s next week. 150. Big 150 next week still. I say, I think I mentioned in the group we should do like a little group one.
Come on.
Jesse.
The gang.
Gloria.
The usual.
Crystal. And hold on. 1, 2,
If she's here,
3,
though.
4, 5. Well, Brent can be the... Oh, why? Is she going away?
She's going to New York, but I don't remember the dates. But it's sometime next week, so she can't come live show.
She can't come live show?
No.
Typical. Actually, you know what? No, she's
been to
the last one.
Yeah. And I'm sure she's been to the first.
I don't recall.
No?
I remember
Was that her first one then?
The haircut incident.
Fair enough.
Was the Valentine one.
Mm-hmm.
The two prior, I don't remember seeing her there.
Oh.
If not Crystal, who else? Who's a regular? A regular girl.
Do you know what? I might twang Doreen, you know? Let's see what she says.
Swear down.
Yeah, I'll shout her. I'll see what she says.
Swear down.
Yeah.
The return of doors.
The return of the Mac.
Wait. You know, obviously throughout the years, I've
I
always asked about Doreen coming back on, and you always said no. Have you ever asked her?
No, I haven't, but...
You've never asked her again? So that's why
I think I have actually. No, I think I have.
I've asked her a bunch of times.
And what she said no.
She's always said no.
Exactly. I think I'm pretty sure I have asked.
If you can...
if I can do it.
If you can twang Doreen to come back on, yeah? Even to come to a live show.
She's been to a live show.
Not
what, to come on stage?
Come on stage.
Okay, I'll see.
That's so funny, yeah? Doreen's only been on one episode, but she left such a big impact. People always say, oh, you should get Doreen back on.
For real.
What did Doreen say that day that you lot are so, just compelled by her?
No, I'll shout her and I'll see what she says.
Fam, shout Doreen still. That'll be epic still. That's what. When she come on the pod, she came on the pod, must have been 2 years ago.
Fam, yeah.
The early days there.
I'll definitely, I'm with her all day on Saturday, so I'm going to be like, spike her drinking stuff and be like, yo, you said you're gonna come.
We should call her now and ask her. We said.
Call her then.
Alright, cool. Do I have the right number? I must do. Let's see. This is funny. Doreen.
You should have it.
I should have it.
Because you've been in a group chat with us before.
I do, yes. Let's see if she answered. iPhone. It's not ringing. She answered as well. Oh no.
Hello?
Doreen.
Yeah?
You are live on the Meet Us After 7 pod. It's you, brother, who's this? So you have my number saved.
Oh. No, I don't.
You don't have my number saved?
Shit then.
Why would I have your number? Did you call me?
Oh.
Have you ever called me?
This is a travesty. Have I ever called you?
Called me.
No, I've never called you.
This is going left already, innit?
We mainly communicate via social media.
Well,
but
then, how'd you get my number?
How did I get your number?
Yeah.
I had it from when we were in the group chat together, I believe.
You was in a group chat?
That short-lived group chat.
Can't remember.
Hold on. Wait, was Doreen in the group?
No, she was.
Yeah, it was Gloria, Gina, Doreen, Christopher.
Doreen, you were there, man.
Was Christopher there?
I think so, yeah.
And Marv. It was like, remember, it was for like 2 days.
And Marv was in the group.
For like 2 days.
Oh, yeah. And all that time, a couple of years since then, you ain't called me since.
Do you call me?
I don't have your number.
Where do you don't have my number?
This is just going left, innit?
Doreen, shoot
of the day.
Shoe of the day.
Shoe of the day.
Shoe of the day.
I can't hear you. It's just cracking up. It's breaking up.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Kind of.
All right. So we've called you for 2 reasons. The first reason is...
You're live on a podcast?
Yeah.
The first reason is to give you your second ever appearance on the pod. featuring Doreen. And then the second is to ask you a very big question. Well, I'm going to hand it over to Gina. She's going to do the...
Oh, is it? That cool.
You know I'm at work, you know.
I know, I gathered.
Okay.
What, night shift and that? I hear that. Sick.
I'm a night shift.
Collect those coins, sis. All right, cool. So, Dawes, next week is the 150th episode, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And we would like to know...
If you would like to come back on the show, Doreen, what are you saying, love?
But it won't just be you.
It'll be you, it'll be Gloria, Jesse, if you know Jesse, Sid, and maybe another person. So it'll be a nice group setting. What are you saying, darling?
Yeah, sounds like a lot of people still. I mean, do you need me?
Yeah.
Oh, would you prefer to come by yourself?
No. I'm just saying, but can I talk about, taffy and all that stuff?
Yeah, you free
can talk about whatever you want. Don't worry.
Doreen, times have changed.
Doreen.
People have changed. Some of us have matured and grown.
We have changed a whole lot.
We've changed.
Well, I'm the same.
What?
What you say?
Yeah, the show's matured.
Yeah.
The show's matured. And then obviously, we can all do shoe of the day as well because we're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube
on
and that
YouTube as well. You get me?
So we can plug a little shoe of the day and that. So what are you saying?
I mean, if I must. Will there be rice there? I'm not coming.
Don't worry. Do you know what? You'll be fed. I will feed you personally.
Okay, fine. I'll be there.
All right, brilliant.
Yeah, baby. I want to know if you be my girl.
Now I know this is Yusuff's number. I'm going to block it.
Rude. Very rude. Very rude.
You're annoying.
All right then.
Yeah.
That's a gentleman's agreement.
We've just shaken hands.
I've shaken my own hands.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'll let you get back to work. We'll let you get back to work, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks.
See you next week. See you next week.
Everybody say yeah.
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 All right. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Well, look at that.
Look at God.
Look at God.
Look at God.
We asked for it and we got it.
Come on. To be fair, I think I knew she'd come on though.
Why? Because the time has elapsed.
Yeah, and
That's hella random. This is something I didn't expect to happen today.
Fam. But here we go, innit? Next week is gonna be a shutdown.
Oh shit! You know what? I'm gonna tell them in the group now. Just see the level of excitement that they might,
Do you know what's mad? Yeah, we might have to get a bit of a yuck in here. So.
Is it? Sid's gonna get mad excited, aren't
you? Why?
Sid's he loves this kind of thing.
He loves it, innit? He loves it, and he's gonna come with his dumb questions. Yusuff has said, Doreen's coming next week as well. It's finna be
Danielle, I told you have to appeal, bro.
Well,
go to the. I don't think she knows how to appeal the video. All right, cool. So, yeah, 150 episode, and also, you know what? Because the live show's on the Sunday, I'm gonna put the episode out on the Saturday. So,
day before.
Yeah, so you get 1 day early.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, say it now. We'll say it later. Live show is next week Sunday.
Literally.
Next week Sunday.
In 7 days, Monday.
Live show next week Sunday. If you haven't got your ticket, there are still some tickets available. Grab your ticket right now, shops.com. It's going to be, I'm going to try and convince Doreen as well to come to the live show. So
I think she might be working,
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's the only thing.
So we've got Julie Adenuga. That should be fun. Gracious K. I spoke to Gracious today.
I'm dad.
What?
He's so lucky. I'm not going to read this out, so it's fine.
Let me read it so I can react to it. Oh, wow. What did you say? Oh. So we got Julie Adenuga, Gracious K. I spoke to him today. I asked him to come on, but he's got the flu. Gracious, Jesse and Gloria, your favourite.
Mm-hmm.
Your favourites. Morph, as always. And Danielle, your favourite woman of honour.
Sexpert.
Woman of honour.
Should we say?
I wouldn't say sexpert.
No, I know. You know what I mean.
Polyamory? Polyamorist.
I don't know if that's a word, but it sounds...
Am I missing anyone? Marv still question mark. And let's see if we can get Doreen as well.
Oh, tickets, innit?
He's joking. He's bluffing, man. So yeah, guys, get your tickets right now. Shops.com. 15th of September, next week Sunday, live show, Sync in Old Street / Shoreditch area. It's going to be sick. Might be our last live show of the year. Probably is going to be our last live show of the year, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you haven't been to a live show before, what are you waiting for?
There's bare of you that I've seen, that I've spoke about the pod, and literally my conversation is always, you coming on the 15th, yeah? Yeah. I'm going to get my ticket. So if I don't see you...
You're bluffing.
Don't talk to me.
You're bluffing.
Again, isn't it?
But yeah. All right. How you been the whole day?
Been alright, you know.
We ain't said that for time, but since Mikey,
innit?
how you been the whole day?
It's been alright. Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm thinking, well, I do. No, today's been actually decent. It's been a chilled out vibe.
My lips are chapped. Is it me or is it getting mad cold now?
Nah, it's not getting mad cold, but it's getting a bit breezy, isn't it?
I feel like I'm getting a cold.
It's starting still.
I feel like I'm getting a cold.
Winter is... No, I'm joking. I was going to say winter is here.
No, winter's coming through.
Winter's coming, boy.
Did you hear about Kevin Hart?
Yeah, proper sad.
Proper sad. I heard it's only major back injuries though.
Yeah, and he's moving. He's had an operation, so like it's not fatal, thank God.
Imagine if Kevin Hart passed away.
Fam.
That's a madness, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, you know when I read it, I was like, I don't want to hear that he's paralyzed. I don't because I think that's that's even worse. Not worse than passing away, but
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's a lot because
his life is over.
Yeah.
Well, let me not say his life is over. But there are people that are paralyzed who still live, and you can still live a good life. But what he does for a living will be taken away from him. So he can no longer do stand up. He can no longer act. It obviously depends on the severity. Of the
how severe it is and stuff.
Severe it is, but we
thank God.
We thank God.
No, honestly, because when I read it, I said, you know what? God forbid it being fatal. I wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
And he seems like he has a very positive mindset in general, like in terms of how he carries himself.
Yeah.
So he's gonna bounce back.
Yeah. It's mad because obviously death is one of them things that happens all the time. But certain people's death just really like takes you aback.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the headline, I thought no fucking way. No way. This cannot be true. And then
not him.
Not Kevin. Kevin Hart. Come on, man. Come on, but thank God. We thank God. What else did I see? You know what I keep seeing online today and yesterday about how men dress and women dressing men.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No.
I haven't read too much into it, so I haven't seen too much of the conversation, but what I wanted to discuss was actually like different like fashion trends and different styles of dressing and from when we were younger up until now. Do you remember, I don't even remember this. People, if you remember this, let me know. Do you remember when people used to wear jogging bottoms with shirts? Like, when I say shirts, I mean like collared shirts.
No, Yusuff.
There was a period in time, I believe...
As in baggy greys, like the Nike baggy greys, the cotton.
Yeah.
No.
I believe...
To me, that's an American thing though.
Gina, probably when I was in college, so this is around...
Okay, you're taking a piss.
I'll expose my age right now. This is around 01 to 03. Yeah.
Mad. People
were wearing jogging bottoms and full collared shirts.
Really?
And the shirts would normally... What's that brand? Remember Ben Sherman?
Where'd Ben Sherman?
So niggas were wearing like Ben Sherman shirts or like Rouse shirts or with full-on jogging bottoms. Like you might be wearing like a pair of Reebok bottoms, either fleece or whatever the material may be. Even like a shell suit material.
Yeah.
With a legit shirt. And that was, people used to rock that. Like, I rocked that before.
No, so what? 01, see, I was like, yes, 7.
Okay.
Yeah, 8.
I remember I had a black Ben Sherman shirt. I used to rock that with jogging bottoms. Normal. No?
I think for me, them times it was about...
Not all the time though.
You know, I don't know how to do... It's rude because I remember back then we called them packy slippers.
Wow.
No.
You know what? Let's just take 5 because that was extreme racism.
No, and I know that no, but do you get what I mean? Back in the day, obviously I would never call them that now. But do you remember the slippers that were the market slippers? They were like £5 and they had like the flowery
Didn't
stuff.
those originate from the Orient? If you know what I mean. I'm trying to be politically correct with my wording.
The Asian community.
Well, they're both Asian community.
You know what I mean? The
Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese.
I don't know.
I thought they originated from that.
But you know why?
Part of the world.
Maybe, but I guess because it was sold on markets by your local Indian bank, that kind of Asian.
Yeah.
That's why we called them that. But I would never use that term now.
Of course not.
No.
Because we are a politically correct podcast.
And we are grown and mature and we understand that that is not a good...
Do you remember when guys used to hang the the coin bags from their jeans.
What's a coin bag?
So you remember you had the little LV squares?
Yeah.
And you can put coins and cards in there.
Yeah.
Guys used to hang it down
On
from
the
the, you remember
jeans.
those?
Yeah.
Do you remember the foxtails? Obviously,
Raccoon fur.
Was it raccoon fur?
Yeah, do you know I was about to come and say that next?
Okay.
About guys
Yeah.
I know that used to wear that. And I used to think, this is so cringe. Why do you have a foxtail hanging from...
Fashion, innit?
No, I remember like string vests under like t-shirts.
Under t-shirts?
Yeah. Like you'd wear like a t-shirt, but then the string vest would be longer in it.
Oh, and it hangs out.
And it hangs out, yeah.
I think I had a string vest in primary school. I didn't wear a string vest into my adulthood.
I wore a string vest once. And obviously because I was a bit on the hefty side,
Yeah.
I never, you know how like girls would just wear it with a bra?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would wear like a vest or something underneath because I wasn't about to show them rolls.
The worst string vests are that, no offense to Jamaicans, but the worst
Jamaican
string vests are the Jamaican ones. When you see someone wearing the Jamaican flag string vest, you're like, big man, stay away from me.
You're dumb.
You just have to wear the normal plain one. You can't be doing the Jamaican flag string vest.
I had a white one.
That shit is a no-go.
Do you remember when girls used to, I don't know, bandanas, like as like headbands and like things in their hair? I did that. Girls wore clogs. Who remembers the Chinese trousers? So do you remember? So they were market trousers, or like they sold them in like cheap shops like Mark One and stuff, and it was the proper cheap, stretchy material that used to bubble.
Chinese trousers.
But they literally were like black trousers or like blue, all these ugly colours, and they'd have like Chinese writing, you know, like the Chinese all over it.
Yeah.
And then there was that. There was like a dragon one, which had like dragons all over it. Like the Oriental dragons.
I don't remember those.
Any girls listening, let me know if you remember wearing
Chinese
those.
trousers.
Yeah. And I had a few pair of those. Obviously like pedal pushers, but you know when you had the skirt on top? Do you remember when? Yeah,
I remember.
Like, why would you wear pedal pushers and then with a skirt?
Pedal pushers.
Mate.
Pedal pushers, boob tubes. I remember, do you remember, obviously, remember the dappy hats?
Yeah.
The woolly hats.
The woolly hats
with the strings and the balls at the bottom. And then you had...
do you remember the hats with the doggy hats with the fleece?
I had one of those.
Yeah, the dog hats with the fleece. And then what other hats were there? These like, I'm probably like, school, I'm not gonna lie though, but obviously back then when you look back it's cringe, but we proper had a uniform, like the urban community.
Yeah, we did. I think,
which was affordable. Obviously now, uniform is drip.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it's like...
Yeah, and all these things were cheap. I remember...
No, of course.
There was a shop near my house called... anyone from South London who knows this shop, it's called Rimworld. So they were a barber, but they also sold hats.
Yeah.
Whenever a new hat popped in America, like a new style of woolly hat, whatever, they would always import them first. And because they were close to my house, I always used to go in there and I used to get my trim from there as well. I used to go in there. I remember there's this particular woolly hat that was big in America that I kind of got. In my college, I was definitely first because the shop, so I rocked it there. Whenever there was a new style, like the one you just mentioned, the doggy one with the fur, I had that. This is before I used to buy New Era hats. I used to go in that shop, whatever was popular in America. It was mainly woolly hats though, to be fair. People used to rock woolly hats like they were regular hats.
In the summer even, like with a drop.
Niggas be rocking woolly hats all year round like it's just a normal, like it's a baseball cap.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. What else was there? Do you remember, this is not really a fad, but do you remember Finsulate gloves? In South London, those were really, thick ones. Really, really big.
Yes, I remember them.
And they had...
The clippy things that you can clip them together.
I think that's a different style, but basically they were just plain black gloves. And
they were really thick.
And they said Finsulate. Yeah. That's the brand name, innit?
Yeah.
So there's a shop near my house here, another shop called TD Sports. So I went there one day, they had the Finsulate night gloves. So it had Finsulate, but it had a night tick there. I thought, oh, right.
Obviously fake, yeah.
So I'm rocking into school now, like, yo, man got the new thing, Finsulate night, whatever. People like use.
They're not legit.
Those are fake.
Yeah.
Like they ironed those night ticks on. I'm like, oh, I got done. But this is a legit shop though.
Funny.
What else was there? There's been best.
We spoke about academic stuff before.
You know, I never owned academics.
I
Not 29.
I had a baby blue one.
Any of those stuff.
You called them Scott in it. For some reason in my area we called them shot jackets.
We call them Scott jackets, yeah.
Yeah, in East
I had a grey one.
Shot. I had
jackets were hard.
I had a leather jacket.
Yeah.
Then I had a hoodie which was all white with the red.
Yeah.
Writing.
No, I had the grey fleece one.
And then Lot 29 was like Tweety Bird and like
never had those.
The Disney stuff in it.
Never had those.
Not Disney, Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
What else? Mate, Evisu. I remember when Evisu was like...
I had one pair of Evisu jeans.
I remember when Evisu was like the thing. Like it was the lick. And then you had Do you remember Voy jeans?
Yep, Voy were like the fake Visu.
The fake Visus. But they were still designer though, because they weren't like,
I didn't trust it.
No, honestly, they still weren't like high street brand, because the price point was still, it wasn't as high as a Visu, but it was definitely, it's because the logo looked too similar. It just looked like a book version.
I always knew that Voy were books, and they weren't the thing to
I didn't own them though, but I remember shops had them.
I avoided Voy jeans. Because back when I was younger, I used to only wear the things that I knew were popular. You know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, you're young,
innit? Yeah.
You're impressionable. You want to fit in. So if I knew something was not the thing, big man, stay away. And I knew Voy wasn't the thing.
Mate, do you remember when everyone used to go mad for Pradas?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, in college I had Pradas.
Mad. I had baby blue ones.
Yeah, I had Pradas. My boy actually used to get them on discount. I don't know how he got them. I had to pay Pradas. The thing, them same Pradas still exist
They're still now. Yeah, people still wear them.
Rarely. I
still see them about though.
They're neat and it's a classic silhouette. But because if I rocked Pradas today, I would feel, to be fair, I would feel dated. But I
think it depends on how you rock them.
Yeah, I don't really care too tough about age of clothes anymore.
Yeah.
Because obviously retro is back.
Vintage, innit?
Vintage retro, 100%. You can wear whatever, innit?
Yeah.
But because there's, I would say, better designer trainers, I wouldn't choose to get Pradas because I could just get
something else.
You know,
fair enough. Do you remember when girls, I don't know if Mandem are doing it, and if they did, father, woo chow.
Yeah.
Do you remember the belts that used to have your name?
Yeah, I never had one, but I do remember what you're talking about.
Do you know what I'm talking about? And the belts, and it had like your name. Mine would have Gina. Swag. And sometimes you can get them like with diamantes and stuff.
Yeah, I remember those.
My goodness.
Or this was mainly for girls, the velour tracksuits that said Juicy on the bum.
Yeah, Juicy Couture. That's what the brand is,
okay. But there was some knockoff ones that had
obviously
different names.
the fake, yeah. But velour tracksuits with the Juicy on the bum were all Juicy Couture.
There's one girl in my college.
And they weren't cheap.
Ass was fat, bro.
They did. The thing is,
she had the pink
can I just tell you what's really funny?
Yeah.
Back then, velour tracksuits were in, so you could get them from the market, like cheap, like just a plain one.
I rock velour now, I'll be honest.
But the thing, no. So, but the thing is, it's so funny because back then I hated velour tracksuits because they made my thighs and bum look too big.
Yeah.
Obviously now I ain't got a problem with that.
Yeah.
It's back there. But like when I was younger, I used to be like, it makes my thighs look too big.
Yeah.
Like because they were figure hugging.
Yeah.
Legitly. It's mad.
No, velours. I'd rock velour now, but I wouldn't rock a baggy velour. I'd rock like, because you know Fila, a few years ago, they done like fitted slim type of velour.
I haven't seen the fitted. When I think of velour tracksuits, I think about baggy American, like
Sean John and that.
Sean John with Jordans.
I mean, my dad used to source Sean John for me. He used to like, just come home, call me to his bedroom and say, Yusuff! And they'll show me these Sean John tops, but they were like...
Really, like triple XL?
No, they were slim, fitted, but they were like, they were like Sean John or clothing that uncles would probably wear. Like, imagine like a Sean John top. It's like, I can't imagine the material, but it's like mad design and it's bare slimming. And I'm like, but because it's Sean John, I was like, Sean John, so I had to take it from him. But when I really think back to it, them tops were like beyond my age.
I get it. I
was wearing clothes that you probably see the uncle in 8 or 5 or one of them places wearing. What else? The funny thing is, this one I'm about to say now, I don't remember how to describe it, but back in my probably secondary school days, there was these trousers, black trousers. I think I said before. They were just shiny. They were called shiny trousers. That's what everyone used to call them. Used to get from the market, like East Street Market. They were nice. They were clean, but they were just hella shiny. They looked leather, but they wasn't. Every man in the South had those.
I don't know.
You remember those?
I think that's a South thing.
I think it was a South thing still.
Or just the older generation thing.
Yeah. I remember when wallabies were really big.
Literally. and then you had the side wallabies.
What do you mean?
You had normal wallabies and then the ones that were like square to the side. There was 2.
Square to the side?
Yeah, there was 2 types. Let me see if I can find it for you. I had both though.
Do you know what fashion trend is gone? I'm glad it's gone. You remember when everyone used to rock cardigans back in the like West End Raven days? You know what I'm talking about? E3 days.
Wallabies are too dead. Like look at this picture right now.
I think wallabies are cold still.
No, it's rattling me.
No, thin cardigans. And you remember? Thin cardigans with a shirt underneath.
Yeah.
Or thin cardigans with
I remember.
a t-shirt or a Lacoste polo underneath. Like niggas used to rock.
We used to rock these to school,
No, I think wallabies are hard. No, you don't rate them.
No, I had them.
I think to this day, I wouldn't necessarily buy them now.
No, I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to say hard.
Nah, wallabies are hard, bro.
No. I'm trying to find the side ones.
Good Brent.
They were like wallabies. They were like,
Catching up on power.
oh, they were like square. I can't.
Cardigans were the ones still. We used to get them from like Burton or like Gap.
Mate.
H&M was the one still. I had to rinse cardigans, bro.
And sometimes they'd be brightly coloured, didn't it?
Yeah, used from
like you would never wear like a humble coloured cardigan.
Cardigans were hard.
When I go through like my uni pics, like, you know, you're like your throwbacks, and you see what the man them were wearing back then, you just think, damn.
The worst thing about pictures from back in the day is that I didn't fill out my clothes.
So you always had that American swag.
Because do you know when you've got a size in your mind and you think this is the size I am, and you were too, I wouldn't say ignorant, but you just didn't even bother to even try on a different size.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm a
Regardless, you're a large.
I'm a larger or XL.
You're not gonna see whether the one below fits
so
you.
I'm never gonna check if a medium fits me better or small, whatever. I'm gonna buy everything in large and XL because I've always had a big frame in terms of my shoulders. So clothes will just hang off me regardless whether or not they're too big at all, innit? But when I think back, I'm thinking, right, you could legit bought a size down in that top and you would have looked much better. Just everything. Obviously, I was skinny, but still, like everything hella baggy, bruv.
You loved it.
No, I didn't love it. I just didn't know. I didn't know how to.
Do you have Facebook?
To dress to my body. Yes and no. I have one, but I don't use it.
So do you have like, if you was to go in it, all your like tagged photos and stuff, is all of that stuff still there?
Oh no, I've deleted my old Facebook that has all that shit. I've deleted it a long time ago.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because do you remember when there was a big buzz about employers or potential employers checking you on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
So when I found that out, I just deleted my Facebook.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because I didn't want employers looking at my Facebook. So I've got one now, but it's mainly
like new stuff.
No, I don't even update my Facebook. I made it a few.
No, as in like okay, fair enough.
I made it a few years ago, when I first became self-employed, to use it to get a way of getting clients.
Okay.
But I never really even used it, to be fair. I set it up and then I just, you know what I mean, didn't do nothing with it.
I'm just looking at my pictures now and I'm just like...
No, I remember in college, no, in college, sorry. When I was in my master's, do you remember when High Five was popping?
Look at me and you, Lucas.
Is that Lucas from Backchat?
Yes.
Let me see, he looks very different. Yeah, it's him still. It's very different still.
This is what, 2012? Sorry, proceed.
No, I'm saying I wish I had my High Five.
You wish you had? Oh.
Because I remember one day, I made the account. Well, no, I made the account ages ago and then I went to update it. So I was on a photo shoot in my room. So I went to my room now. I probably took about...
I don't even want to know.
I took about 6 tops.
You actually went and done a photo shoot?
I put on all the tops and I took pictures in all the tops and I put them on my High Five. And then when my boy saw it, he goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
No, that's actually crazy.
He goes, "Why are you showing all your clothes?" That's what he said to me. He said, "Why?"
Obviously, you didn't see it like that though.
He goes, "How can you now go out
and
on dates, whatever, and you're wearing the same clothes that you're showing on your High Five?" I'm like, you know what? You're right, big man. I went and deleted the pictures.
Fair enough. Oh, sorry, this picture's from Miami and it just reminded me of Not Tonight, ladies.
Wait, looking swag.
I mean, it wasn't that bad.
See, Brent needs to put these pictures on
thank
YouTube.
You. No, thank you.
Big man, spell my name correctly, bruv.
So I need to change it.
It looks disgusting, bruv.
Soz. 2
S's and 1 F.
Soz. But this picture wasn't that bad, is it?
That's Yusuff from Leytonstone. That ain't me, bruv. No, it's more your pose that's a bit higgy. I don't understand why you're standing like that.
No, like I'm looking. I mean, it was alright.
What else fashion trends were there? I'm trying to think of the proper like funny ones. Obviously, baggy jeans and boot
cuts.
But when I was younger, I always thought boot cuts were flares.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
But now, obviously, we know it's anything that's like...
But now it's anything that covers your trainers a boot cut.
Yeah.
I thought boot cuts were legit just flares.
No, that's true.
Oh yeah, also, before I forget, I should have passed this by you first, but I think we need, well, I mentioned the other day that I want to get an intern
for
social media. So yeah, basically, we're looking for a intern to run our social media pages. So the Twitter and the Instagram handle. Maybe the YouTube as well. So if you're interested or know anyone that would be interested, please email us at meetusafter7@gmail.com or just contact myself and Gina. So yeah, we want someone to control and to post and to do all the social media, Insta, Twitter, and probably the YouTube as well. So yeah, if you know anyone or you are that person, shout us. Shout us. All right. I want to get into power early. Let's get into power early because Brent's watching it, so he's...
I just finished.
Oh, so you could get involved then?
Um,
Oh, yeah.
Say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poet's part.
Gina, can you pass me a jar of sweets? Any?
City life, I gotta make it.
I think
This is where it
something,
goes down.
Yeah.
I just
My mouth's feeling tasting a bit harsh right now.
legal or illegal.
I'll be honest.
I never took a straight path nowhere. Life's full of twists and turns, bumps and bruises. I
If you don't
live,
watch
I learn.
Power,
I'm
then
from
you
that
can
city
skip this
full of
segment.
yellow cabs and skyscrapers.
Sorry
It's hard
about
to
it.
get a start in these parts without paper, homie.
Doreen said, luckily I'm...
What's there?
Why? I'm not going to bait up what she said. But yeah, she just confirmed she's coming.
That was here, innit?
What?
That Doreen came, was it here?
Yeah, she's been here.
It was this
Mhm.
video. What's the guy's name when we used his studio twice in the school?
Eddie.
Eddie, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Eddie. Interim studio still.
It was very brief.
Very brief. That was one episode that we recorded with Gracious.
Bruh!
What?
Them man there with the squinting eyes and the waves.
Who?
Swear, Brent, are you seeing this?
Yeah, sure.
Fam, like, it's just...
Who's that?
Just
Sid?
give me like a ton of bricks.
Oh!
That was
Little old you, huh?
fresh trim Fridays and that, yeah.
That picture's 2 weeks old though still.
Yeah, yeah.
Because right now...
It's the fresh, it was on when you had a fresh trim, innit?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you make me sick, cuz. You proper think you're pegged.
Listen.
Squinting and that. You know what with guys, yeah?
I'm not even
I know
squinting,
when
that's the thing.
guys think they're pegged, like especially after they get a trim, it's mad. Like I clock it. I can tell when a guy is like, whoo!
I'm not gonna lie. After the trim,
my bride price just went up.
after the trim, I'm feeling stupendous. I can't even lie to you.
Yeah, you lot are annoying.
The whole week, I'm feeling like, you know what I mean?
You know what's mad?
Mm.
With me,
Yeah.
I will never get my hair done and feel like a babe, like in that moment.
Why?
I don't know. I never like my hair when I get it done fresh. It always has to marinate. Especially if it's something I'm not used to.
Yeah.
Like I need
To be
24
fair,
hours.
to be fair,
I need
guys,
to get used to it.
guys always say the trim peaks on day 3. That's
See?
that's the general rule of thumb.
For me, I feel like my hair peaks day 2.
Okay.
Yeah, day 2 when I'm every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, okay, cool, this is my face. Like
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
Yeah.
If it's something new.
Day 1, I don't really feel day 1 trims because
What was it?
it's a bit too
Too
fresh. It's a
yeah.
bit too. But
Sharp.
yeah, I mean, day 2 marinates a bit. I mean,
Mhm.
a little bit of growth.
Yeah,
I mean, don't want to be looking like a mannequin. You want to be looking a bit of like, you know what I mean?
you're better.
But yeah, sometimes you just gotta give them a little glimpse of the future.
Them ones of like, remember who I am.
Listen,
Did you get
remind
Did you get
every
any
now and
hate
again.
strangers?
I haven't checked.
What's your
since-
Let's quickly check. Check your DMs.
What, based on that picture?
Just let me know if anyone sent it to you with the eyes. Let me even read the comments,
No,
actually.
no. Oh, comments. I haven't checked it. Go on, read the comments.
Nah, let me read the comments still.
Marv pulled it into the group and said, hold on, what did Marv say?
Someone says smooth. Someone else says something doesn't add up. I mean, line up.
Oh, Alan, I don't know what he's talking about, to be fair.
Bad guy Thomas said smile.
Toba's a madman. That's what I'm saying.
Off air, maybe?
Yeah. Marv put it in the group because, look at this tart. If-
I want to literally write.
If
I'm going to write
if-
schlag.
If you're on Instagram, can you report this picture, please? Thanks. Let me check. I've got 1 laugh heart eyes.
See?
I've got 1 this. You know this?
Mm.
I've got 1 of those.
Let me just say what's mad.
What's that?
Like, are they girls?
Of course they go.
Are they girls that they're not your bedrooms? Like, not like a me or like a...
One of them is a girl that I know, friend of mine, and
Yeah.
another one is a girl that I don't know.
Like, cool.
Then I've got a...
And the friend of yours that you know...
I've got a Hey Big Head.
Is she... Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Where'd Hey Big Head?
The Hey Big Head is another friend of mine.
Friend as in me and you friend or...
She's a girl who we spoke a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened, but something could happen when nothing happened, basically.
So she's not a friend.
Yeah, not a friend, but...
Yeah, so basically...
Matter of fact, this girl still has my shorts.
Yeah, because my thing is, I think it's proved...
The people that come to your house and steal your clothes.
You know what I said to you before about how I feel like people that are interested in you or like, maybe not on you, but it's more than just a friendship thing. They will send the picture rather than comment because they could have easily wrote those comments underneath. But the fact that they've sent it to you privately means it's a bit more than...
To be fair, I don't even
whatever.
want bare people to be leaving comments on my pictures anyway. Because it makes it too
bait.
obvious. And then guys as well. There's guys who camp out in other guys' comments because they know that that's where the girls are at.
Mad.
They're in the comments, following and commenting and DMing. All right, so we played the power, but we didn't go into power. Sorry, people. So this episode was very... My issue with this episode was I thought that Ghost not knowing Tommy was dead would linger on a bit more than just this episode. You know what I'm trying to say?
You know what? I will allow them and say, I like how they're keeping this season faster. Like
that's how they've always done it, no?
Nah, man. There's some seasons where it's dragged. I think so. I feel like this season
some seasons have, but I think the last
this season's like
just moving at a fast pace.
Yeah. So which I'm hoping means because there's a lot to fit in.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get a good season.
No, it's what to fit in. So yeah, Ghost.
I liked
Go on.
the funeral scene was sick. Like the way Tommy showed up, I was like, yeah. And the fact that he was like, Tasha, did you know that Tommy was alive? And she was like, yeah. I thought
James St. Patrick.
For shame.
Got some balls.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Tommy showed up.
No, what's her name? The black lady. Her name's not Blanca. What's her name? The one with the funny... She's not got funny hair, but she's got a proper like old school African mum, like the Oprah Winfrey. You know that hair like back in the day? Her hair just kills
This
me.
is basketball, man.
Yeah.
I don't know her name. But what about her?
No, just her hair.
Oh, okay.
About that. Her hair is very like 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, Tasha and Ghost going through the divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost now has to pay my man, and now he has to pay Tasha some money.
I think they're gonna...
So Ghost now has to try and make peace somehow.
I think that Tommy and Ghost are eventually gonna get together and kill off Tommy's distro when they clock that he's basically using both of them against it. He's basically using them for financial gain.
Yeah.
And kind of using them against each other.
Yeah.
So I think when they get wind of that, they might realise that, you know what? We've been through worse shit. Like,
that's the thing. Tommy and Ghost's relationship is very fickle. They can just become friends tomorrow.
I don't think it's fickle though. To me, it means it's real. Like to me, that's real brotherhood, or like it's like that's family. Like you can like that's how I see it. That's the true definition of like love. You know when you love someone even if they don't deserve to be loved. Like it's like their bond is so deep that regardless of whatever happens, they're just like, you know what, we're family regardless. Like,
but they both tried to kill each other.
They did, but that's what I mean though. It's like, but it was always out of it's what I have to do, not because they want to do it. Like, for example... You
don't have to do it.
You kind of did, though. I think that based on where they're from and their lifestyle. The same way Tommy didn't want to kill his dad. We know he didn't want to kill his dad, but they both live by a code. It's like blood in, blood out. It's like, that's the code you live by, innit? So you always have to make... And I guess that's what makes... Not makes you... puts you at the top, but you know a lot of these people that live that lifestyle...
Yeah.
You have to... It comes with the territory. Why are you breathing so hard?
Brenda's breathing hella deep.
Yeah.
It's not me.
No, it's you.
No, it's you for real.
It is. We both looked at you, Beth. Literally, front is you.
Let's see if it continues.
But yeah, I think their friendship.
Don't try not breathe now.
Who, me?
Just hold the breath.
It's definitely not me.
I'm not trying to hold my breath because it wasn't
no,
me.
I'm joking.
I would have heard it.
Oh, but I feel like what's it called? I feel like they're because you got a rat in me.
You try not to breathe.
I'm breathing. Move, man. But I feel like their friendship is genuine.
You know, it's genuine.
And the
but
fact
it's so flip floppy. Like one minute they hate each other, next minute your bedrooms. I want to kill you. I don't want to kill you.
They don't. I feel like they don't want to. This is the thing. Yeah, it's purely because they both know that it's kill or be killed, innit?
Yeah.
They both live by the same code. So they know that one person's not gonna. It's not like they came to an agreement and said, all right, cool. So when Tommy's like, I thought we were even, but clearly not because he tried to kill me.
Yeah.
When did you have a conversation to say you lot were even? You've both made it clear that you're after each other. Because for example, he's thinking, rah, you actually were trying to kill me. Forget Angela.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you killed Angela, but she saved my life because ultimately you were coming for me. That would have been me that was dead.
Yeah.
So you were coming to kill me.
Yeah.
So that's not changed in my eyes. Now, you've killed Angela. Doesn't mean that you're now still not after me to kill. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm still the problem.
Yeah.
So I get, that's what I'm saying. I get why they're both going back and forth and whatnot, because no one's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dre's back in the fold.
I forgot. I really should have watched the last season because I actually forgot that he was actually in witness protection because I remember
I forgot as well.
the last season where
Looking
they was in
hench
that
to
house,
push up.
innit?
Yeah.
And he kind of ran out.
Yeah.
But it was like the police came to get him.
Yeah.
And it's clear that he's, and you know when they kept talking about, there's someone who's going to testify against Alicia, but if he finds out that Angela's dead, he ain't going to do it.
Yeah.
You know the guy that Angela's done the thing with?
Yeah.
I didn't realise at that time that they were talking about Dre. So when Dre came, I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
But they panned to Dre after Ghost said something. Remember?
Yeah. But I mean,
So I think Ghost is going to try and get Dre to do whatever it was. Do you remember the conversation? What was the conversation?
To take over as the distro.
That was it. So after they said that, that's when they panned to Dre. So I reckon that.
oh, when he said, you be my new distro.
Yeah.
Right.
So, because there must be someone else. So I think Ghost is going to try and get Dre somehow witness protection and back in the game to be my man as distro, innit? Because Ghost is like, no, I'm out. Been trying to be out.
Yeah, he doesn't want those parts of it.
Then you got
I
Tariq,
respect
who's
that.
selling pills on campus. Now he's got a new little recruit, a new little cutie.
She clearly fancies him. They're
Of
going to get
course.
together.
Of course.
But I saw something today on Instagram which made so much sense. And
What's
they
that?
were like, it was a picture of
Him and her together.
her and his white roommate.
Yeah.
And it said Ghost, Tasha and Tommy. Like another.
Oh.
Like, is that what they're trying to recreate? And I was like, oh, I never thought of it like that. And obviously these all went to school together anyway,
Yeah.
innit? So I was like, oh, it makes sense.
I'm praying that's the spin-off then.
Yeah, so that's what they said. They were like, is it going to be a spin-off or a sequel or something? Or like, they're just, if they're going to, and what?
Praying, like you're really invested in power, aren't you?
I'm really invested in power. I
cool,
legitimately fucks with the show. Like,
cool,
I really like it.
Praying was not
And it's
the
because-
correct choice of words, but whatever.
I hope so.
like, dear God.
I hope so. You know,
Dear God.
Um,
But do you know what it is for me though? It's because I'm a big Wire fan and I feel like we've not had anything similar. Not saying that this is the same and The Wire definitely is better, but it's the closest that we've had in it. So
No, it's not.
for me, what have we had?
Snowfall.
Is it with black people?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. You put it on your list after.
Someone mentioned it to me today, actually. No, I think it was Gloria. And I said, do you know what? Brent White swears by the program.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it on Netflix?
I don't know.
It was. I don't think it still is, though, because I think when I tried to, in one of my days, when I tried to look for it, it wasn't there. So then I was like, I want something literally that I can just...
That's okay. I actually gave you a
You
hard
gave
drive
me-
full of it, but you decided
Not of
to-
Snowfall.
Of Snowfall.
Did you really?
I did.
I only remember you giving me This Is Us.
Okay, I give you Snowfall as well.
I don't remember.
That's okay.
We move.
Oh,
Mhm.
I remember why I said that. I pray that it's a spin-off because the rumor is that Lala's character has a spin-off show.
Oh, yeah.
So I pray
I don't see
that
why, though.
rather than doing that stupid
100%.
Lala show, they do the Tariq show. Whatever.
I hope she does.
Even though I hate Tariq, so
It sounds a bit harsh, but
You hope she does.
yeah, like I need her to be gone because she's, you know when someone's just getting,
Yeah, she tries
she's
to.
getting way in over her head because you've held 1-2 gun. Like, you know when she thinks that she's proper bad now?
I don't think she thinks she's bad. I think she's just... No, where has she displayed that?
She's just getting on my nerves. Like how she was moving with Tasha. I meant what I said.
For me, it's when they got the knock on the door and she was skirting around thinking it was the police. Like, she's definitely a liability.
That's what I'm
will
saying.
Be a liability in the future if he keeps her around still, because she's not built for this at all. Lawrence Tate's back.
Can I just say why
looking old as hell.
The internet always remains undefeated, and it just kills me.
Why, what happened?
The post where it was like, oh, it's got a picture of him, Councilman. What's his name?
Tate.
Is his name actually Councilman Tate as well? Yeah, because obviously his name is Lawrence Tate, innit? So it was like, Councilman Tate, you won't act like your past is so clean. You did dirt too, and then it's a picture of him from
another
Menace.
movie.
No, is it Menace?
Menace Society.
Menace Society with the plaques.
Yeah.
And it's got that picture. I was like, you lot are so dumb. Like, it's a character, obviously.
Councilman Tate.
But it's just so funny how they proper had like the old school pictures of him.
I want Ghost to dead him off, you know. He's really irritating.
No, he's gonna.
And he doesn't really serve much purpose.
It's like I feel like they're dragging out his...
Like, what is his ultimate end goal?
Which is
like,
what,
can someone tell me, Brent, do you know?
And they're dragging it out.
No.
Like, he seems pointless, doesn't he?
He's governor. I think he's looking to run to be something.
His role seems pointless. And also, isn't Mary J. Blige in this season?
Is she?
That's what I heard. I wonder when she's going to come into play. But all in all, episode was cool, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, particularly significant happened, unless I'm mistaken. Just more of the same, really. Oh yeah, obviously, Thingy's sister's now pop it in the fold. Angela's sister.
Yeah. The thing is, you know what I really like about Tasha? She's very like...
Because she's dark skinned.
Okay, besides that, she's...
So you're telling the truth, huh?
She's just very on the ball. Like, she just... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even as the way she patterned the sister, like, that's why Tommy is so reliant on her. Like, she just knows how to, like...
I can't believe she basically told Tommy to kill... Wait.
She didn't. Do you know what it was?
And Tariq as well told him to kill Ghost. Just let me know when you do it.
Yeah.
Is Ghost really that bad? What's going on?
You know what? I feel like for them... No, but I get why Tasha is in that space, though. Because he's shown more and more and more, like, that he just generally doesn't give a damn about her.
That's the woman I love, Tasha.
Like, you can't come and say that to me.
That's the woman I love, Tasha.
Like, no, Tommy's just killed the love of my life and you're telling me to leave him alone. It's like, so what was I? Like, regardless of anything,
My baby mother.
Regardless of
My
everything,
side
I'm still married to you, innit? And then when you're saying stuff like, oh, when are you going to let it go? It's like...
Let it go, Tasha.
Yeah, no. I get it. It's too much.
No, I get it. But
And to be honest...
she was fucking Adam Silver. The man she loved. Is it Adam Silver? No.
Terry Silver.
Terry Silver, sorry.
Yeah, she was, but obviously...
The man she loved.
He killed her off. He killed him off. So it's like, it's always about him.
Listen, you're damn right it's all about Ghost. Who else is going to be fucking about?
No, I'm not going to lie. Mate, as you know,
This program
Gina Love has some ghosts. So.
This program is all about... Are you rattled by his real life wife? Be honest.
I mean, at the time I was.
And what time is this?
When I found out who she was.
Okay.
But then...
How do you feel? Do you feel like he could do better?
You know why? At first I thought... I wasn't rattled. I just thought, shit then. Like, it was more like I never expected it.
Be honest. What rattled you most? The fact that she is... Where's she from?
Is she Latino?
I don't know.
She doesn't look Caucasian.
The fact that she's not black.
Yeah.
Oh, if she's Latino, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it.
It's just her image.
The fact that she's the skin tone she is, or the fact that she's not particularly attractive to the masses.
Right. It's more like what I'm saying
which one rattled
the
you the
second,
most?
the latter.
Yeah.
If she was a J-Lo,
Yeah.
a Megan Fox, I mean, like I'm saying, it was more her image.
Yeah.
Like, she's got like a mohawk.
Even the Angela Valdez.
And I don't even fuck with her Angela, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she's got a mohawk. I just didn't...
No, but that mohawk was set in a particular time. I don't think she rocks that.
Yeah, I was just like, sis.
Man said she's rocking the mohawk in 2019.
I thought, wow. I just never expected it. But it's like, I get it. Obviously, when he's talking about... Obviously, I know love's more than just about looks, innit?
Yeah.
So I get it. Like, for you to obviously be with her, she must mean a lot to you. Like it's more than looks, it's deeper than that. Even like with Tiny and T.I., like he said it time and time again, like the amount of people that have probably come for Tiny, I've seen it, people writing proper nasty comments about her and all of that stuff. And it's like, he's always like, bro, that's my wife at the end of the day. Like, it doesn't matter what you lot think, whatever.
It's an eye of the beholder.
Literally. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, it was less about her not being black, but more, I just never saw it coming.
Yeah, it's true. All right, quickly. If you sent a dilemma in with the subject of potential brother-in-law, there's no content in the message. So you
it's just blank.
You sent an email with a subject line, but no actual email. So shout out to you. Are we done with power?
For me, yeah, Brent, unless anything else.
No, he's done. All right, someone sent in a message to the pod email. They said African songs is the title. What is the best African song or best song from your country, regardless of genre? As a Ghanaian, the best Af song, in my opinion, is Premier. How you say it? Premier Gao?
As a Ghanaian?
Yeah.
Hold on. What's the question?
What is the best African song or best song from your country, regardless of genre?
So,
as a Ghanaian,
I need them to know that Premier Gao is not a Ghanaian song.
Gao, Premier Gao.
It's not a Ghanaian song.
And the best GH song is Otulege?
Otolege.
Otulege.
My favorite Ghanaian song has got to be Aso by Kwabna Kwabna. Like, the song is spiritual. Anyone who's Ghanaian will know, like, when this song comes on in a party, yeah.
What's the, give me the name, I'll play it.
Kwabna Kwabna.
Kwabna?
Kwabna, Aso. It's weird, it's not my fave.
Kwabna.
But if I think about the Ghanaian community and parties that we've ever, Kwabena.
And what's the song called?
Aso, ASO.
Oh.
But I feel like a lot of Ghanaians will like be like, yeah, Junior, right? When this song comes on in a party, it's like...
Is it an old school joint?
Yeah, it's not new.
I'm dying. Need a plug.
This is an advert that we're not getting paid for.
Anyone have a charger?
Ooh, that's a mean one still.
See it, tough. Get your rapper.
When was this song? This song is dated from?
I was in secondary school, probably, or college.
Let me ask you a question. You know, for some Nigerian old school songs, like the proper Fuji songs. This is before Afrobeats, yeah.
So this is called High Life or Hip Life. Hip Life.
Like them Fuji songs, they span like maybe 30-40 minutes.
Yeah, they're long.
Like when they're being played out, sometimes at the parties you got the live band, and they're just going on for time.
Apparently, this song is from 20. It can't be 2010. I feel like it was even before then. Is this Osheo?
No.
Osheo. Oh, Sugar Peters.
Yes. Listen, back in the day, oh. This is his whole album, by the way. It's not even like a song. Hey! Listen, if you're a Nigerian and you're between the ages of maybe 24 upwards, maybe even 27 upwards.
But then...
You remember these type of songs here, huh?
But you know, also, we've got Daddy Lumba.
Who's that?
When the song comes on, you know. These
were vibes back in the day. Hold on, let me just skip it a bit more. That's a slow joint there, you know.
But yeah, Premier Gawa is not a Ghanaian song though. This is Oshe. Isn't it? Yeah.
Ooh. This is probably one of the most famous Nigerian songs ever. Sheo, 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 Sheo.
I can already tell, yeah, how you're moving that you wouldn't dance or beat to this song.
Oh, fuck off, man.
Because I'm just trying to clock where you're going with this.
Listen, let me live my life, bruv. Stop always judging me, bruv. Sheo, 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 Sheo. So yeah, if that answers your question.
Is that yours?
Well, if you're talking about what's one of the most iconic Nigerian
I think
songs,
for me, yeah,
this is definitely one of them from back there. Yeah,
I think there's loads though.
Yeah.
But I think in terms of Africa as a whole, Premier Gawa is definitely one of them.
Okay.
But that's not. I think they're from Ivory Coast.
I'm not sure. Let's spread this through different continents. Brent, from your neck of the woods, what's one of the most like famous, iconic Trini songs?
I don't know, you know.
Is it?
I don't know. I know it's gonna be something like Calypso.
I'm gonna search it.
Is there not like a song like growing up that you always heard at parties and stuff?
Me parties
Like cool parties or family parties?
that I attended.
Yeah. Did you not go to like family parties and stuff like as a child?
Yeah, we played Calypso.
Yeah, so I'm saying, is there not a song
Yeah,
that you remember that?
I'll find one.
I'll
find one.
If you let him in.
Rah, Doreen came with the list, boy.
Of what?
I said, Doreen, what's the best Ghanaian song?
Oh. This is an old school soca mix.
She said 4x4, you know, I'm dead.
This carnival thing, yeah?
Oh, my sister said the same thing. By the way, whoever sent in the dilemma, my sister agreed with you with the Otolega.
Okay. Oh, but you just saying it's not a Ghanaian song though?
No, they said they wrote two songs.
Otoledge.
Play it though.
What, Otoledge?
Fam, please. It's called Otolega. The fact that you keep saying Otoledge is killing me.
Premier Gao.
That's when the song comes on, you'll hear it. Premier Gawa is not the Ghanaian one though.
Neither am I, big man.
You're idiots. Soca man.
Soca?
Is this a
Soca?
song? Wait, is this song Brent picked or you just randomly?
This is Brent's national song. That's a Soca. Soca. Sorry, I'm looking for.
Premier Gawa.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
It's called. Isn't it by Magic something?
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, so it's not by Premier thing.
Premier Gawa is a different. Is
Oh,
by a different.
because it's not coming up when I type Premier Gao with Otoledge.
No, it's not. Fab. They're two different songs.
Oh, I thought that Premier Gao was the artist.
No.
Oh. Hold on. As a Ghanaian, the best song probably is Premier.
But that's what I'm saying. Premier Gawa is
and
not.
the best gay song is okay. Sorry.
Yeah, because Premier Gawa is not a Ghanaian song.
My mistake. I was typing in Premier Gao like he's the artist. Here we go. All right. So
I think this is one of the biggest songs in the African community, though.
I've got it. So it's advert.
Hey, Harry. Hello, mate. Set smart TV to record the football.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, no, this isn't. This is a Tolega.
Isn't that what I'm looking for?
Yeah, no, I thought you were playing Premier Gawa, but it's fine.
I'll play both. The video is looking very higgy, by the way.
I don't even remember the video. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Any swag scene in the apartment. Looking like Nollywood.
I'm so tall again, tall again. If I'm so tall again, me.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard this before. Yeah, sorry, that song's easy. Sorry, I had to come out of YouTube to find the correct spelling of gal.
Pardon?
No, I had to come out of YouTube to get the correct spelling of Premier.
Premier Girl.
What's that? Here we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, his name's Magic System.
Yeah. I said it's by Magic something.
Isn't this? It sounds like Oh, this.
Yeah, I said I think it's one of the biggest songs in our community though. That's what I said it's not Ghanaian.
You know what's so funny? As big as this song is, I never knew what it was called.
Premier Girl.
You're talking about this? Yeah, this is one of the biggest songs ever.
Yeah.
Okay, you learn something every day. This is Magic System. Yeah, no, this is definitely one of the biggest African songs ever, for sure.
Definitely.
For sure. I just didn't know what it was called, to be fair. Are you finding your song, Brett?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, what is it?
Afraid Pussy Bite Me.
What?
Afraid Pussy Bite Me.
Wow.
Definitely Caribbean.
By Mighty Sparrow.
Mighty Sparrow's looking hella old, boy.
Vintage.
1940s picture.
Wow.
I don't get the message of the song. Afraid Pussy Bite Me.
Afraid Pussy Go Bite Me.
Oh, okay.
From since a small I heard them say, with pussycat you mustn't play.
Man said with pussycat you mustn't play.
To disobey, I never touch a pussy from that day. A pussycat always look vex.
Hey, you hear the lyrics? Do you hear what he just said? Is that pussycat little vex? Caribbeans are wild with it, you know.
Wow.
That's a pussycat complex.
Afraid Pussy Bite Me, you know. I'm dead.
No, but he's singing.
It's mad because
he's singing it so casually.
Because obviously they're trying to say because it's pussycat, it's not meant to sound as bad.
Yeah.
But we know what kind of pussycat he's talking about. That's why when I'm hearing it, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, is this song on crud or is it
clips when you do?
Right.
Okay. That was Mighty Sparrow with Afraid Pussy Gon' Bite Me.
Nothing.
From his 1960 album, Pussy Vex.
I'm done.
Catch me performing at Carnival, Notting Hill.
You're too dumb.
In the year 2000. Big man. Mighty Sparrow. All right, people. No, sorry. All right, guy. I hope that answered your question to what the best African song is. He said regardless of genre, but we don't really have many genres, to be fair. We just have like Afro beats and high life and Fuji and all that shit. If you're talking about modern day, do you remember when is it Two-Face, right?
Two-Face, yeah.
Two-Face was the one, he was the main guy, and who's the other one? Is it P squared?
There's Peter and Paul, they're brothers.
But it's called P squared, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, P squared, Two-Face. To me, they were like the original Afrobeat artists that I know from back there.
Mm-hmm.
The Banj as well.
The Banj, definitely. What's his name?
What, the producer guy?
Yeah.
Dr. something.
No,
Zeus, Dr. Zeus.
There's Dr. Sid.
Dr. Sid, okay.
But
I said Dr. Zeus.
Oh, Surele, what's his name? I'm looking at his face right now. It's proper bugging me. Don Jazzy, that's it.
That's it. He's the one that Mike and them are always hailing up, innit? Is that the one that's always hailing up in the videos that they're always with?
No, that was Yeah, it was actually. Yeah. I think it was Don Jazzy and D'banj. They're both.
And they're like, the king.
The king, yeah. Don Jazzy. Because he's got. Is Don Jazzy the owner of Maven Records?
What artist assigned to his label?
I don't know about now, but back in the day, it was like Tiwa Savage. I'm sure even Wiz was under his label. Maybe not Wiz. What's her name? Yemi Alade. I think so. Like all the all stars.
Okay.
I guess of Nigeria. Like but I guess it was like the biggest label at the time. I could be wrong. Crystal's probably gonna call me and be like, no, Gina. But bruv, I'm not an Afrobeats connoisseur in it, so.
You know Crystal's gonna call.
What was I going to say?
Regarding what Afrobeats?
I'm thinking about back in the day. Do you remember the song Olufumi?
How's it go?
Oh, what's the group called?
Who's the artist?
It's annoying me, they were a group. Olufumi.
I'll just type in the name.
When I said to you. I probably remember all the words. I used to love that song, you know.
Oh, Star Plus.
That's it.
More ads.
I swear, if he comes back.
Let me get my vocals ready.
Oh, this song. Yeah, I know this song.
Star Plus.
Slinky.
Oh shit, sorry. Keep forgetting I'm on YouTube.
When I said to you that I never want to love another woman, girl, it was true. So true, I meant to marry you. And when I did, I really want to take care of you. For you. Now you say you wanna leave me, girl. When around you, I have built my world. Whatever you've heard about me, baby, it's definitely crazy. Please give me one chance to show. Olufumi, oh, my family, oh, Olufumi, la la. My chef, give me see the light, do it to me, oh. Olufumi, oh.
Sorry. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm on YouTube. I want to play you guys.
That's done now.
Yeah, I want to play you guys something. Yeah, Brent and Gina. I want your opinion on this here. This is Akon
To control them.
on
They're saying,
Sway's
you know more about
morning
it.
show.
Can I have a sneak
But you
peek,
really
then?
don't.
Proof is in the pudding.
Okay.
Yeah.
The pudding.
All right, so listen to this and then we can discuss after. If it ever plays. I'm not on the Wi-Fi. I'm gathering.
It's impossible for a man to be monogamous. It's not in his nature.
Is it possible for a woman to be monogamous too? I think it's all a choice.
It's in a woman's nature to be monogamous. The only time a woman goes outside of that is when she's deeply damaged to hurt.
Did y'all know that, Heather and Tree?
That ain't no.
I don't know. I cheated on a lot of people in my past and I wasn't hurt.
Who's the girl?
Me too. That's the me too
Sway's
movement right
co-host.
there. That's the real me
Who?
too. Fuck
Sway's
that, I
co-host.
wasn't hurt, nigga. I was getting mine.
Listen.
Thank you.
There's another
That's
TED
deeply
talk that needs
damaged.
to happen.
That ain't damage. That's the game. That's damage. Listen, can I tell you something about women?
Okay.
No, this is my experience.
Okay.
And I could
Tell her, eh?
tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay. A woman just don't wake up one day and say, I'm gonna fuck that nigga.
That's not true.
They don't. Women don't do that.
It depends. I think it moves. I think
Listen
it
to
moves
me.
in chapters.
No,
Let him say his
A
thing and
woman-
then y'all come back.
All right.
Her nature isn't. She's not savage by nature. Men are. Women aren't. Women are loving, conditional, and one thing about them, they want to share that moment with someone they really truly love. Now, at the moment where they feel like that person doesn't exist, yeah, they're gonna search. But it's not in their nature to just wake up one day and say, "Oh, he's sexy, I'm fucking him." No, she's not gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Heather, Tracy.
So the panel of estrogen will speak. Go
Okay,
ahead,
go
Heather.
ahead. Y'all go. Thank you.
I think, and I'm going back to as a single female.
How long you been single?
She's not.
I'm not single. When I was single, I've been married.
Would you do that now?
I'm married now. No, I have a commitment.
You just said you just proved my point.
No. What I'm saying, I don't want to break the vow that I made. So I've been married 18 years faithfully.
The odds of you breaking that vow is slim to none. The odds of him breaking that vow is more than natural.
That's not true. What I'm trying to say to you is that kind of thinking is how I think a lot of men get got.
Hello.
I think men think that women are not savages by nature. We're not greedy, I don't think, by nature, but you might wake up and say, I'm going to fuck him maybe one time and I'm going to never go back and I'm going to never get caught with that. But men have this thing where they go back and that's how they get sloppy and they get caught. And we more like an in and out and we leave a lot of dudes damaged and hurt because you sitting there thinking, she's so cool, whatever, it ain't in her nature to do that. No, it's in our nature.
It's not.
Okay.
I just
You know,
Anyway,
the only thing annoying me.
They go on for another like 10 minutes. But
You know, the only thing annoying me about listening to that is a man telling women, like, shut up, innit? Like, you can't speak on behalf of all women because you've experienced a couple of women. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just sounds too. No, like, you're not a woman.
But he did say he's talking from his experience only.
Nah, because do you know why I don't agree though? Because he's questioning. When people are saying stuff, he's questioning them. Like, the same way you're speaking from your experience, the same way I'm speaking from mine. Like, I'm not trying to prove a point. I'm speaking my truth. So it's like, I don't know, just listening to it, I just thought, shut up, man. I don't know.
But do you believe that there's, if you think of like the general rule of thumb for women and men, do you believe that what he's saying is predominantly true? Obviously not in all cases, but in the majority of cases or most cases.
I think men, I think if you look at the facts and how things have gone on, I wouldn't say that women are like programmed to only be monogamous.
Yeah.
But I do agree that for men it seems a lot harder. But there are some men that have been and are monogamous. So do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's more, and I don't think it's a case of women don't cheat. And like she rightly said, like there's some girls who are on crud and it's not because they've been hurt or they've been damaged. Yeah. They're on crud because they want to be on crud.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I'm saying. Not everything is in response to a man. Like the way he's saying, any woman who's on crud is because she's been hurt before.
Oh, he said, what did you say? He's damaged or?
He said she's been damaged.
No, there's two different things he said. I think he said hurt and damaged or something else.
Yeah, which I'm assuming it stems from men, right?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. So it's not, that's not always the
it
case.
might not stem from men. Sometimes, they say, she's got daddy issues. It might stem from...
That's a man.
But I'm talking about as in a sexual romantic relationship, I mean. So you just mean mental stuff.
Yeah.
No, it could be from many different things. But Bren, do you think there's any truth to that statement about a woman who's a savage is only savage because she's evil? What do you say?
I'm sure he only said damaged.
Or damaged, one of the two. Yeah.
But to me, aren't they the kind of the same thing?
Hold on. Let me just.
Well, they're very similar.
Skim it back quickly.
But I don't agree. I don't agree that a woman is on crud as a result of being hurt or damaged.
Okay, so what I don't agree with is the fact that it was kind of framed as though it was some sort of trophy to be won. So
about who's on crud.
Yeah. I'm not understanding how I'll be sitting in that room and I'll be kind of wanting either party to win the argument.
Because it's negative regardless.
Yeah, it's negative regardless. Okay, so he's addressing what everybody thinks of men. They are naturally prone to wonder, right? And then he's saying, which I disagree with, that the only reason for a woman to cheat is that she's hurt or she's damaged. That's what you're saying. That two things were. I don't have enough experience to actually speak on this.
Yeah.
I can only base it off of stories I've been told.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's the majority. I think this is the exception to the rule here. I don't think the majority of women are what the girl was suggesting.
Are just savage by nature.
I don't know why it is she was even arguing like it was something to be won. But I don't agree that the majority of women are like men in his generation. I don't know what's going to be happening in the generation coming up because everything is scattered right now.
And just for reference purposes, the woman is older than Akon.
It songs that she's older. Yeah.
Like her name is Heather B. She's like
been married for 18 years.
She's an old school.
So I can tell that she's old. Not like that, but do you get what I mean?
And she's married to. Do you remember Horse from the Bravehearts from
Yeah.
Uchiwali, the one who had the last verse, the fat guy with the vest in the pool.
What does she look like? Does she look good?
That's his wife.
Does she look decent?
You know what, Brent? I'll let you be the judge of that. You could just play the video. I'll turn the volume down. I believe that both of what they're saying is true, but it really depends on the individual. I think some women who move savage are hurt and damaged, but some women just move savage because they move savage. Some women just like sex.
And it's just like,
and want to have sex.
This is what I'm saying.
It's not always about being damaged or.
That's why I don't like how he's coming across. It's coming across too black and white and too certain and no, I know this.
No, she looks like Jay-Z, bro.
Oh, does she? Let me see.
Yeah, from the side, she looks like Jay-Z.
I say that's what she did. Jay-Z's mother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no,
Oh, she does look like Jay-Z from the side.
Yeah.
I don't think either of them like.
You have your fair share of both.
Some girls are on quad, some guys are on quad, some guys are actually monogamous and some guys aren't. Like, do you get what I mean?
And can we not get twisted?
Yeah.
Some guys move savage because they're hurt.
Yeah.
And damaged.
No, but I was about to say that though. I was about to say it goes both ways though.
I think it goes both ways.
People react how they want to react to whatever situation that they've gone through.
Yeah.
Some people might just want to be on crowd because it's fun, it's exciting, and some people are acting from a place of pain. Like you can't. There's no right or wrong answer. Like it just is what it is. But
all right. So the women that you know that have cheated on their men, you might know a few.
Yeah.
What were the reasons? Just from your experiences.
You know what? I've never gotten into the reasons why.
You know what?
So I wouldn't know
I know someone I'd call her a serial cheater because she
Hold on, how long has she been with a man for?
Years. They've been together for time.
Okay.
But they've gone through a lot in their relationship. So she's at the stage of like he's gone to jail, he's come back, and she's just like.
But that gives a reason to cheat because he's in and out of jail.
No, but it weren't the cheat. I'm talking about he's been out for time, but she's cheating. Like, I wouldn't say today, but last convo we had, she was on crud, but he's not misbehaving. Like,
because she's gotten so used to that lifestyle.
He's patting it up.
But one person could argue that she's damaged.
She probably is damaged, maybe. I think sometimes there's not just one reason. There's a mixture of different.
You know what? Let me give you an example. I've been damaged, or I can say that I'm damaged, or I'm hurt, or I've gone through whatever, but I've not cheated. Yeah. So that's why. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I don't think Akon's point was just about cheating. It was more about he said being a savage. Like, remember what he said? He said, girls don't wake up and think I'm gonna fuck him.
All right, but I'm not savage.
It wasn't about cheating per se.
Cool, but again, I'm not savage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
this is not a one size fits all situation.
Yeah.
No. So Danielle, it would have been cool to answer this question.
Yeah.
She's cheated before, and we could have asked her why did she cheat. Maybe
you know what live show, innit?
Maybe that's the question for
the live show. Yeah.
And don't get twisted. You know when, like for example, if a guy just gets out of a relationship and he's hurt, what do men normally do after a breakup?
They go on a spree, innit?
Why? Because they're hurt.
Void, innit?
Because they're hurt. You know what I'm trying to say? So a guy who's fresh out of a relationship, he's most probably gonna just run through girls to take his mind off his girl, take his mind off his breakup.
But is it really true that women are more careful with their indiscretions as opposed to men?
I definitely believe so.
I believe so.
What I would definitely say is with women are very like they're very calculated and strategic with everything they do. If they tell you that they're not, then they're lying.
You know, women
think things through. Women are thorough. You cover all angles.
Women.
We're not dumb. So when we move, we know, if a guy said to me, it just happened, I'd believe that more than a girl saying it just happened, because I know how us women are. Shit just doesn't happen for us.
You know what it is?
And that's what he's saying, basically.
Is he?
This just doesn't happen. It's a build-up of something. It's another reason. It's not like what a guy would kind of be faced with. I've got a penis. I just need to do something with this, other than what you're suggesting I do just with you. So when you're saying it's more and it's a build-up, that's what you're saying. It's not natural to women. And she's arguing that, we savage too.
No, it is
just
because
don't know about it.
Women, they have a lot of control and power in the sexual world. So because of that, they can move a certain way because they hold a lot of power. Women can wake up any single day and have sex if they want to. Men can't. No?
I don't understand. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
So, okay, for example.
I agree that they hold all the cards.
For example.
They don't. I believe that they don't realize that they hold all the cards. They give away the power all the time.
For example, a girl can go out on a night out and say, I'm leaving this club with a nigga. I'm having sex tonight. And it would happen, let's just say 99.9% of the time, if she's an attractive female. A man, even if he's attractive, he can't say, yes, I'm having sex with a new girl today. Say, it may not happen. With a girl can walk up, an attractive girl can walk up to an attractive guy or any guy and say, we're fucking tonight. And guess what? They're probably fucking. Am I lying? But a guy can't do that. So what I'm trying to say is, because
this is the whole supply and demand type matrix here, right?
Supply and demand.
Well, she has the goods, and she knows that everybody wants the goods.
Yeah.
So if I go out saying I want to sell these goods, they're going to be sold.
Basically.
All right.
But the thing is, men have.
But you can't come to the club with money and expect, I could just buy anything.
Exactly.
All right, okay.
Men have the goods as well, but come on, we all know how it is. Women are more desirable.
I fully agree because I'm a man.
Obviously. So a woman, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like women just hold they hold the cards in this.
It's mad.
In this thing.
But
innit?
what's mad though is I feel like the reason why women don't know that they hold the power is because we've never been.
You don't think they? You don't.
No,
women know. Women know.
No. Let me explain to you. You see what you've just said, yeah?
Yeah.
This precise scenario, yeah?
Yeah.
If a man moved how he moved in that scenario, it's mandem, it's like, it's part of whatever, it's cool.
Yeah.
If a girl moved like that on a night out and would be like, you know what, I'm fucking tonight, I'm fucking whatever, and that was the common narrative out there, you'd be labelled a slag, a hoe, a this, and this. Do you know what I mean? So I get what you're saying, but I feel like we've had our power stripped away from us because of how society has kind of like told us how to behave. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So as much as you can say women hold the power, cool, but like Brent said, one, it's only now are they realizing that they hold the power, because for a very long time we've been suppressed or believed to feel like you can't move confident in you've even said it yourself, in the sexual realm, women have a lot of power, but they don't move like they have a lot of power in the sexual realm because men have dominated that narrative and made women feel like...
Because the man is the pursuer, the man's the predator.
I know, I get it, but I'm saying that doesn't have to be the case though. And if we do hold power in the sexual realm, who's to say that we can't be predators either?
No, you can, but
that's what I'm saying. And those that are predators or have moved like that have been labelled a certain type of way and it's gone left. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
You know, obviously, because society has taught us and groomed us to believe that men are the ones who pursue women and women are the pursuees. Is that the correct word? So hence why women just sit back, relax and wait for men to talk to them, move to them, whatever the case may be. But I believe women know that they kind of have the power, because if a man and a woman went out on a date, for example, they're going to have sex if she wants to. Am I right?
Yeah.
Like, not if he wants to. It's if she wants to have sex.
But then this is it though. If she wants to have sex, if she actually genuinely wants to have sex, it's not like a guy who wants to have sex so he's having sex. If a girl wants to have sex, the thought process is, if I have sex with this guy on the first night, do you get what I mean? Like, there's a lot more to it. Like, am I going to be perceived as a slag? Or
I ain't talking about the first date. I just mean in general.
I know, but I'm just first date, third date, regardless, whatever. I'm just saying how, I get what you're saying, but I want you to see how it's not that straightforward.
No, I understand what you mean.
So that's why for women, it's like, there's a lot more thought that goes behind it. Like, you can't just move. But like I said, obviously now, we're in the hot girl summer era, or what did they call it? Thoughtum.
Oh, Thoughtum.
Autumn, yeah.
Okay.
Autumn, thought. Get it, Brent? Did you look confused?
I just don't think that anybody should just decide to don that cloak. Only do it if it is you're really committed to.
No, 100%. But I mean, now we've gone from hot girl summer to Thoughtum. So we're in the era of people like claiming the pussy and just doing what they want with it because obviously it's their body and why not?
Bear in mind,
give me some, girl.
Men still win in this scenario.
No, but unfortunately, yeah.
Okay.
But I think, I don't know because...
But are we trying not to let men win? Is this what this is?
No, it's not about... No,
I thought it was that.
Because it's not really... It's not really a game though.
Wait. Is City Boy... Is it called City Boy? Is City Boy versus Hot Girl Summer? Is it a case of let's not get together and still...
Let's rack up the numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So in that case, that means we want each other to win, right? We're playing for the same common goal here. So where's the competition?
But then this is where it gets a bit of a sticky one still because women generally, well, the majority or more women would want more than just the Thoughtum moment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but if you're claiming Hot Girl Summer and you're claiming Thoughtum, whatever it is, then Thoughtum, then that's what it's going to be. Don't come here talking about anything else.
This is why Brent said, and this is why I'm
to it.
This is why I'm in
commit to it. Yeah, commit to it.
Commit to it. Right? So, like for example, one of the girls who messaged Oloni and was like, she had sex with 3 friends back to back, and now she's
what
pissed.
in Afro Nation?
She's pissed because she likes one of them, and she was like, "Help!" And Oloni was just like, "Woo, child, like that can't really help."
I'm even mad.
But that's what I'm saying.
3 friends back to back.
It's like you either commit and go all the way, or but as women, we're just emotional, isn't it? We're emotional.
Why are you having sex with 3 friends anyway? What type of higgy behavior is this?
I don't know, but
hot girl summer.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow, that's a hot girl something.
So hot girl sandwich.
That's a hot girl train.
No,
it's a hot girl battery.
But yeah. So I get you, Brent, and it's like, you know what? Don't start something you can't finish, because when it comes to cuffing season, and but that's why it's not fair. But unfortunately, society isn't going to change anytime soon. I mean, if it does, then brilliant. If guys now decide to just, you know what I think will happen though, yeah? I feel like the older you get, like, so when they get to like your stage and older, your stage and older, you see how like last time you were saying how, you know what, as you're getting older, you're realizing that you're gonna have to kind of let certain things slide or go.
Which is proving difficult, but Karen.
Yeah, we move. I feel like that's where it's gonna. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, basically, right now it's a free-for-all Royal Rumble, big man. And you just got to roll the punches.
Boy, I'm not gonna lie, man. That game is not for me. Like, I can't imagine myself like.
I'd like to say though, I don't think that girls. It's because in my circle with my friends, I don't hear these words thrown around anymore. I don't really hear girls being labelled whores.
But like I said, it's because but that's what I'm saying.
I don't hear it.
It's not going to happen.
I don't hear it.
It's just when it is that they want to be taken seriously, then subconsciously they're like, But they may not say the reason as to why it is that they don't want to settle with that girl, but it's there in separate WhatsApp groups. You're like, yeah, she's a hoe.
Not even that, but it's like, yeah, you beat my man. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of.
Listen, my thing is, look, girls, if you see a group of guys and you maybe fancy more than one of them, just pick one.
Or abort mission.
And leave it there.
Yeah.
Just pick one.
Or just abort mission.
Pick one. Don't deal with one, it doesn't work out, and then you start talking to another one and you want that to go somewhere. No, he's probably told him that he fucked you, or it's come up in conversation, or it might not have. Sometimes you find out afterwards, after the deed's done. Sometimes you find out before.
Baby, do what you want. Just don't be surprised.
Listen,
if there are consequences.
I think there's plenty of guys out there and girls. You don't have to do things in-house. You can branch out. Go to a young Reading or something. Plymouth. Portsmouth. Southampton. Venture out, man. You know what I mean? The world is bigger than,
It's so scary.
Just the black timeline on Twitter.
So scary. And all of the events that you guys always seem to just gravitate to
the thing is,
the same flipping people.
I
don't understand.
I don't know how can I categorize this world?
What, the black world?
Black Twitter? Should I just call it Black Twitter?
Yeah, but it's not black Twitter though, because it's black social media. Because I don't think it's just Twitter.
In the black social media world,
I'm not part of black Twitter. But
we are all connected.
I get it.
You know, you got the 6 degrees of separation. You know what that means, right?
You're 6.
So I think the rule is every one person is 6 people away
from
knowing someone else in another circle group, whatever the case may be. So everyone in the social media black world, whatever, we all frequent the same maybe 6, 7 events. Yeah. We all know, and you know, times when are you getting the thingies? Oh, you know her too. Like how everyone knows everyone.
Yeah. Social media, innit?
Yeah.
That social media is the one thing that's brought everyone together, like, and made everybody like.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if social media didn't exist,
I feel like I'm in uni again.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, prior to university, I didn't have friends in South or friends in North or friends. Do you know what I mean? My friends were my friends that I grew up with, that I went college with. Obviously, if you went college out events, then fair enough. But everything's kind of close knit. And then you got your family members who might live somewhere else. So you might have a few friends that live over there. But generally, it's all like close knit. Then you went uni, and obviously university, you meet any and everybody. Then obviously university, for us, we had Facebook. That was like the major thing that connected everybody.
High Five still.
Okay, well, High Five was when I was in college, and MySpace was uni times, but it was like Facebook. And then that literally allowed you to connect with any and everyone all over London. And then you're all part of university, so you're always going to go to the same events. You leave in the summer, but then you're still linking up because this person's having a barbecue or that person's having this, and then it's like you're all getting connected. It's social media. It's mad.
No way, because people do things for other people's.
Look what we said the other day.
And...
Guess who I bagged? Barber Abbey.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Notoriety, innit?
Notoriety, and people. What I hate guys who voluntarily give information about girls. A big man. Now you just ruin it. You've ruined it for me now. Because, you know what I mean?
You would have rather just have moved blindly.
I wouldn't. Who knows what would have happened? Who knows what would have manifested between me and this girl if I didn't know that you slept with her? Now you've ruined it for me. Thanks, buddy.
But then, is that something that you would have wanted to know though?
You know, it's one of them sticky ones. Ideally, yes, I want to know. But sometimes, maybe not. Maybe I want to get to a stage where I don't care.
Yeah, you like her too much. So it's just
but
like,
now, I can't even get to that stage anymore because now I've got a mental block because all I'm seeing is you.
Prince asked the question, actually, which would be good for us to cover. And I guess we can talk about it. So he said, Gina, we'll talk. He goes, something about... we spoke about this in previous episodes, and he asked, does your partner gas you up? So he was like, you guys touched on attention from peeps on holiday and stuff and receiving news, etc. I was just wondering, for you, did all the stuff you did before getting in a relationship go out the window, or are you just as active? So for example, when you meet someone, you get to know them, you kind of make a lot of effort with each other, you get gassed off the side of them, whatever, and then when you get together, do you still get excited, like being with each other, being around each other? Do you still go on dates, etc., etc., etc.? Yusuff.
The first point was, does your partner
gas you
up?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a partner, so that's a no.
Okay, but
when you were in my previous relationship, they're not so funny. She made it a point not to. Because she thought that I had a big head.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so she didn't like to gas me up because she thought that
you felt yourself.
She thought I felt myself. She thought I already had a big head, so she didn't want to amplify that. Personally, I wish you didn't have that mentality because I feel like no matter what your partner thinks of themselves,
you still have
you should always give compliments or gas them or whatever. I didn't particularly need them, but it would have been nice. And knowing that she didn't do it deliberately, I felt a bit weird about that because you're going out of your way. So, for example, just say we're going out. You might think,
oh, you look nice today.
You might think I look nice, but you're not going to say it on purpose because
you don't want me to get gassed.
I don't want to give this. I don't want to gas this guy out, which to me was a bit. But what was the second point?
once you get in a relationship, there's all the stuff that happens before. Does it stop or does it continue?
You know what? We can all be honest. In relationships, you do, as time goes on and the more comfortable you get, even though you shouldn't, you do become a little bit complacent. You do get comfortable and you do kind of stop doing the things that created the spark in the first place. And, you know, normally it's to the detriment. So it's something where you kind of have to consciously try to, you know, make sure. I think this is what it is. I think in my next relationship, I'm going to always behave like I'm courting her. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's amazing though.
Yeah. So I should always be in the courting stage. Never get too comfortable. Never think, okay, cool, she's mine now. I can do what I want and she's not going to go anywhere. Because that's how who was I telling this to? I think I was talking about this to Dammy. Because me and Dammy always have like deep relationship talks, and I said, never think that you are enough. Like no matter what you think about yourself, no matter how good looking you think you are, charismatic, funny, whatever, never think that just you being you is enough to keep her. You always got to kind of do more, do extra, and make sure you keep doing the things that you've done to win her over, and not think, okay, cool, I've got her now. Just gonna go and chill. I'm trying to say. So I think that's kind of how I'm gonna be next time. Just even though I'm not saying I reckon I was a mixture of two. I was a bit complacent, definitely, and I definitely did become a bit comfortable. So I think next time around I'm gonna make sure that I continue on courting.
How, if it is you decide to put in 70% and she continually just puts in 30, so you decide to keep doing that courting,
yeah,
but it's never really reciprocated.
Yeah.
Would you kind of start reducing that percentage?
Yeah, I think so still.
Why?
Because relationships are not just one-way traffic. You know what I'm trying to say? If I'm giving you my all and I'm giving you, you know, extra, I'm going out of my way and you're not particularly doing that. It doesn't have to be all the time.
But then what if in another area of the relationship, I don't know what that could be.
Yeah.
It's the same. So you might fall short.
Yeah.
And she picks up that extra.
Yeah, if we're balancing each other out in different areas. So hold on.
I want you to address just that.
So if your question
part, to treat her as though you're courting 24/7.
And she's not treating me that way.
Yes.
She's treating me like
so 70%,
my boyfriend I've got and whatever.
Yeah, 70%. She's complacent. She is as eager as you. Would that diminish your percentage?
I think, if I'm honest, yes. I think it will be. I think it will do.
So you need more than 30%?
I don't know the numbers, but I definitely need... It doesn't have to be completely equal because I do believe that the man is more of the pursuer. So I wouldn't need an equal level, but I would need the numbers to be quite similar.
Yeah.
I can't be giving 70 and you're giving 30.
Yeah.
That's way too low.
All right. With me, I don't need
anything.
Not that I don't need anything.
Yeah.
The fact that she's there means that she likes me, right?
Yeah, of course.
But I don't need any high percentage. So I'm fine with doing the 70 because I'm naturally like that.
Yeah.
Other people may not be that. That's why I had to ask you if it is that you need that sort of reciprocal attention that you're giving.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Okay.
You understand? But that's just me.
Yeah, I understand. What was I going to say? I was going to rebuttal one of your points. I can't remember what you just said. You said you don't need... forget it. It becomes...
Let me come back here.
But yeah, that's just how I see it, to be fair.
And you, Gina, would you make the effort?
Yeah.
Do you think that the guy should be the one making the effort of
No,
courtship?
I think it should be both. And I think the kind of person I am, I like going on dates. Do you get what I mean? I like going cinema. I like doing stuff with my partner. No matter how many years we've been together, like, I love Netflix and chill. Don't get me wrong. But I like, do you know what I mean? I like those kind of things because it still feels fresh. Do you get what I mean? It still feels exciting. So I don't think I'd ever get complacent to not do that stuff. And if there was a lack from my partner's side, I wouldn't stop. I'll pull you up on it. Like, I'll be like, hello? Do you know what I mean? So I guess with me, I'm always what I've heard in regards to marriage, like speaking to like my married friends and like, forget even relationships, it's marriage that I'm more concerned about. Everybody that I've spoken to that's married or in the marriage stage or whatever, I'm like reading or listening to regarding that, they always talk about the importance of what we're talking about now, like still kind of acting like you're courting, because I guess in a relationship, especially after marriage and kids, there's nothing, you're not really going to go any higher than that. Like that's you've hit your peak. So I guess a lot of the time when you get there, you kind of just think, all right, I'm here now. Like it is what it is. And you just kind of let everything fizzle out. But you're meant to kind of still actively work on your relationship. I think I've learned that though. Like, it's like a relationship is like anything, business, gym, whatever. Like you have to put in the effort to get something out of it. So just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean that that's it. Like the relationship's going to last or it's going to stay or whatever. Like you actually have to actively put in the work. So yeah. But like Yusuff said, like you naturally, I guess, kind of do go through like a complacent stage. But luckily, when I've got to that stage, it's like, okay, cool. I'm aware, or we're aware, and we've addressed it, and then managed to get back to like how it was before.
How important? Go on.
No, I remember what I was going to say.
Go on.
So you said that you're just happy with her being there because that just means that the fact that she's there means that she likes you. So you're just happy with just her being there without making any type of extra effort to kind of keep you. You're just happy with her presence. Her presence is enough.
So let me develop that.
Yeah.
The fact that she's there meant that she went through the vigorous process.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she has qualified. I don't now need to question whether she's qualified because she made it. My process is vigorous.
Yeah.
There's no second guessing that. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to ask her something?
Yes. How important is it that your partner is willing to receive communication from you about certain things that you'll need to touch upon?
Oh, badly. If you're not willing to receive information or to even take it on board, then the relationship is kind of pointless, no? Because it's a two-way thing. And I think communication is probably the most important. I think it's even more important than love in a relationship. Like, if you can't communicate with each other, and it's not just about, it's about receiving and accepting the communication. Do you get what I mean? It's like, you don't want to talk to someone and it falls on deaf ears. It's like, are you actually hearing what I'm saying? And if you are hearing what I'm saying, are you taking it on board or like actively taking that information and doing something with it? If not, then what's the point? Kind of thing. So it is very important.
Are you a big communicator, Yusuff?
I believe
Have
so.
you been in the past?
I believe so. I've been told I'm not a great communicator.
Bro.
But, is that a shot? Yeah.
It sounded like she agreed with that sentiment.
No, I'm talking about myself.
Oh.
Okay.
I think I'm a good communicator. But I've been told I wasn't or haven't been in the past in particular scenarios. But generally speaking, I think I am. When I feel a way or feel something, whether good or bad, I say it. I don't shy away from voicing my feelings, emotions, or if I got a grievance or whatever.
So you never let it build up and then explode?
I might let it build up a little bit. Like, for example, I'm a big fan of like picking your battles. So I'm not going to
pick at everything.
But if one particular thing keeps occurring over and over and over again and gets to the point where I've had enough, then I'm going to bring it up. But I'm not going to bring everything up on the first time. Like, oh, by the way, this that you've done, this annoys me, and this and this and this. Because sometimes it might be a one-time thing.
Oh, so you give them a chance to actually...
Yeah. I don't pick at everything. I feel picking at everything is really, really bad because you're not going to get nowhere, because with people, there's going to be a ton of things that you don't like about your partner.
And no one's perfect.
No one's perfect. So if you keep picking at every little thing they do, it's like, why are you even with me if every single thing that I do or say irritates you? So sometimes you just got to look at yourself and think, no, am I overreacting here? Am I picking at too many things? Am I being too much? What's the opposite of an irritant? Like someone who can't take a lot. Oh, sorry, tolerance level.
Yeah.
Are your tolerance levels a bit too low, should I say? I mean, you got to build up. I think I've got quite a high tolerance now.
How important is it that you live with your future partner before actually committing?
For me, it never was. And I've experienced it, and thank the Lord for that.
Or you experienced living with your partner?
Yeah. Like, to a degree. And I'm so happy that I have, because it just makes sense. And I'm at peace.
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe context is needed.
Why?
No,
like.
So do you mean spending time at each other's
No,
houses,
as in like
sleeping over?
Yeah, sleeping over. But I've legit not even sleeping over. Like I've legitly been there for like months.
So there's peace now, so as in you realized his bad habits, his good habits.
Yeah, so I'm at peace in the sense where if we was to get married,
then it'd be cool because you've seen it.
Yeah, I've experienced it, and it goes both ways. It's not just him, it's me. Like, you know my habits. You know the things I do that are annoying. Like, I leave lights on. I've always done that. My mum's even, I know.
People like that, man.
My mum.
Got to say this electric, baby.
I know, but I've got better. But like that was one of my habits of like leaving lights on.
Niggas don't leave lights on.
I don't understand. So what do you mean you leave them on?
So like I could be in a room. So let's say for example, I've left here and gone next door.
And you've announced that you're going to sleep. You just walk out and leave everything on?
No. So let's say for example, I was in my bedroom and then I've left my bedroom and now I'm in the living room. But I forgot to turn the light off in my room. But I'm not in my room and I haven't been in my room for a while, but the light's on. So I've always done stupid stuff like that. Like my mum's always been annoyed.
And the
like
TV.
Your light's on.
And the fan.
Not TV.
And every fucking appliance.
No.
Oh, so you take the TV up but not lights?
No, I'm
like,
just
I wouldn't, no,
age.
like, I would never leave the TV on in the living room and go to bed. Like, I'll turn it off. But it's just, I've got a thing with lights. I could go to the bathroom and use the toilet and forget to turn off the light and then go in the living room. And my mum's like, why is the bathroom light on? I'm like, oh yeah, shit, I forgot.
Yeah.
It's habits.
Thing of me, I come from an African household where saving electrics.
She's tried, but the thing is, my mum's
key.
And my mum has
I'm
been like
groomed
that.
in that way. So
but
lights, everything turned off.
She's tried to
plug sockets. Everything.
I don't know. Maybe it's a habit I picked up at uni. I don't know.
I'm not sure that would send me over the edge.
No,
I don't care how many times you do it.
No, it wouldn't send
no.
Other things would send me over the edge.
Sorry.
That wouldn't.
No, that's
but
not
I'm giving an example of like
what about your sink etiquette? Do you just put stuff in the sink and walk away, expect somebody else to clean it?
What,
knowing full well
dishes?
there's only one other person living in the
dishes?
house?
Let me give you an example, yeah? You see me, you know, the person you're talking to is not me.
I'm asking you if you are that animal.
I'm saying I'm the person who washes my dishes. I don't like seeing things in the sink because I like to cook. So I'm always in the kitchen. When I'm coming to cook, I don't want to have to wash dishes before I start cooking or use the sink. So I wash. However, him on the other hand, he's not that way inclined. So literally, I could be like, oh, I remember when I said to my mummy, I was like, this is what I mean, yeah. Because let's say I'm at your house. I've left your house. I haven't been there for a few days. I've come back. Nigga, why is that still there? Why is it there?
What, a plate after a few days?
2 days. The sink, what I left here 2 days ago is still there, big man.
That's nasty.
And it's just there. And I know, and it's like, like I get in late from work. So let's say, for example, like when I wake up, his things are, when I left in the morning, like I didn't go in the kitchen, innit? I don't eat breakfast. Or I don't go in the kitchen. So I've just literally gone to work and I've gone. When I've come home really late, so I've eaten out, so I've not gone back into the kitchen. I hear all of that, big man. It's cool, but do you get what I mean? So those are things that I've had to like, not accept, but it's like, you know what? I like washing dishes though. So it's not the end of the world. Do you understand what I mean? So for me, it's like, you know what? There's other things that will send me over the edge completely that I'd rather argue with you about.
Like what?
And
your list as well.
What don't... But I've had to learn this though, innit? So guys leaving the toilet seat up. It's not that bad anymore, like it stopped. But
I don't see what the problem is with that.
it's annoying. I don't want to have to touch the toilet seat.
Why? So
Well, if I go to the toilet in the night, in the night, and I don't want to turn on the light, and I'm like half asleep, I don't want to sit on the
this
toilet
takes
seat.
a millisecond. Just,
No, because you see.
Thank you very much. So why don't you do it?
No, I do it.
Right. It does take a millisecond.
No,
so
I do it.
For her
I
to be,
get it.
For her to
Hold
be
on.
vexed with that, it's understandable.
Hold on.
It only takes a millisecond.
Hold on, can I say something? I don't even lift it up in the first place. How about that?
Okay, cool. But
So when you sprinkle, do you wipe?
Of course.
You're just saying that for the pod.
No, of course I do. I live with people, so I can't just leave
but
piss
again,
everywhere.
obviously, if you live by yourself, I get it. Like,
Hold on, so when niggas go
never
toilet, they lift the seat up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't lift the seat up.
I pee. Like, in
I
the
just
toilet.
piss into... No, is I've got good aim. I don't stand, down the road.
No,
I stand...
There's always sprinkle.
Yeah, the sprinkle, but there's not excessive like spraying on the seat. You get the tissue, nice little disinfectant wipe, and you just wipe it. But now that you said that, I might start from today lifting the seat up. How about that? But women who complain about, You left the toilet seat up. All you have to do is just pull it down, love. Like, and she's making it seem like she's gonna get in the toilet blindly and just sit down and slip into the bowl because the seat was down. Like, you know, the same effort it takes for men to put it down is the same effort it takes for women to pull it up.
I just kind of see it not
to put it down.
Not from that vantage point, but from the vantage point as that's a pipe and it's going into a sewer.
Yeah.
So at some point in time, there might be scents coming up.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So closing the lid somehow mitigates the scents that are coming up from it.
Hold on. Hold on. What are we talking about? You talking about the lid or the seat?
I think she means both.
What are you talking about? The lid or the seat?
The seat, not the lid.
Yeah.
So you will leave the lid up?
Like how yours is here.
Is my lid up right now?
Yes. Your lid is not closed. But I've never come to your toilet and seen the lid.
Hold on. Into the mic.
Goodness.
Your lid's never closed. I never have the lid.
That just means whoever used it before you didn't close it.
Yeah, no.
So you're not even talking about the lid being closed.
No, I'm talking about the seat.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't close the lid either.
I don't close the lid.
So
I'm talking about the seat.
What is it there for then? Might as well rip it off.
True.
What's its purpose?
You know what? But you know what it is though? I've got this thing,
open in my house, bro.
You know when I go to a public toilet and the lid is down here, I'm rattled because I always think, oh, if I open this lid, it's gonna rattle me. And 9 times out of 10, it's true. It's not clean. So that's why in my head, I've got, do you know what I mean? I've never closed lids. I'm talking about the seat. Like in the night.
It's another DM from my selfie.
Trust me. In my head, so I'm talking about the seat, the actual seat. If I go to the toilet in the night and I'm practically half asleep and I don't turn the light on, I don't want to sit and kind of fall into the toilet.
Wait a minute. So you are angry that the seat is up.
Yeah.
I thought it was different. I thought
the lid.
No. I thought you were angry that like it wasn't down. Like
the lid
once
wasn't down.
you finish using it, you didn't put it back how it's supposed to be. But you're angry that after they've done correctly, as in peed, with the seat up, they haven't returned the seat.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I don't want to have to
return the seat.
Yeah.
Why would I return the seat?
Because
I would just put both of them down.
Okay, fair. But you don't do either though. So when I come, it's both up.
I've never peed in your house.
Not to you, but you know what I mean.
I'm just saying it sounded as though you were directing it to me.
Get over it. You know what I mean? What else is a pet? Okay, another annoying habit that I have, and this is just talking from my family. So I've got this thing, and it's only here that I think, it's not only here, but drinking green tea, right? So my mum and my sister and everybody is like, Gina, you don't finish your teas. So I'll drink it and I won't finish it, and there'll be like half the cup left, and then I'll just leave it in the sink. So I won't even pour it out, I'll just leave it there.
These things are not deal breakers. These are like,
I know, but I don't have any. I know.
I asked you what your deal breakers were, and you're telling me your bad habits.
Fair enough. I don't.
It was a friend.
Yeah, I'm just sharing, innit? I don't think I have any I don't have any deal breaking habits. What are my deal breakers?
The thing is, can I say something? If someone is willing to break up with someone based on a household, I don't know what to call it, pet peeve or whatever, is the relationship that deep? Like, I'm gonna break up with you because you always leave the light on, or you don't wash your dishes, or whatever the case may be.
You know what?
No,
I don't have deal breakers.
I think I need to know if you are a dirty girl.
Yeah.
Or if you
What's a dirty girl, please?
You dirty girl.
All right, so y'all...
Can I have Vaseline again, please?
Lips are hella dry today.
Y'all drip through your...
vagina. Drip, drip,
and there is a particular process you'll need to do in order to discard of the
pad.
Yeah. So some people can flush it down the toilet, right?
Only tampons.
Cool.
Nothing else should get flushed.
Lovely. So I don't want to come into my toilet and see blood and that stuff just sticking out, like saying, hey. I don't understand how...
Tampax.
Do you want me to explain how sometimes that might happen?
Why it comes back up?
If you use a lot of tissue to clean yourself,
clogs up,
and the tissue doesn't flush thoroughly through, and you flush the toilet and it's not flushing anymore, then I guess that's a scenario of where that can happen.
Okay.
But if you're cautious, you would wait.
Stay there.
Yeah. I would stay there and just chill to make sure that it's gone.
Yeah. Also, I know these things happen. I know it's part of being a woman. I don't need to be reminded when it is I go and do the washing clothes and see it just
stained in your
just
clothes.
strewn there. I mean, if you tell me, Brent, can you wash my knickers, please? I'll say no, thank you. I'll teach you how to wash them yourself.
Okay. Funny thing though.
Hold on, you're talking about hand washing or machine washing?
Machine washing.
I wouldn't. It's weird because, I wouldn't. For me, if I stain my, like anything, if I soil anything, I would hand wash it first, then put it in the washing machine, if that makes sense. So you would never have that issue with me because I would hand wash it first. But you know what's weird though? So I spend a lot of time at his house, innit? I don't live there though. But if I am there, it's like, I've got a routine now. I guess we've got a routine. That's why I'm at peace, because I know that if we was to get married and live together, this is how things are going to go.
Must be nice. Huh?
Nah, fam, Yusuff, you know it's not been nice because you know it's been a ride to Calvary, boy. But anyway, so like...
Got somebody at least.
That's what he meant.
I got it. But yeah, it's been so it's about establishing a routine, I guess. And then, like, so for me, I'm not, I get it, like, women are like the mother hens of the house and blah, 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 all that stuff, like, whatever. Men go out and get the money, whatever.
I don't know what that means because I would naturally, because I can't take disorder.
Yeah, so I get it.
For me, my policy is, look, it's clean. So once it is that you eat, seen as it's clean, wash it one time so it doesn't get dirty. Don't let there be a pile up. Do you understand? Don't let it be a case where you've now come and at the end of the month, you've now looked to vacuum your house. Do it every single Saturday.
The thing
as
is,
a flipping religion.
I really want to talk freely, but I just can't bother. Can I just quickly clap? Can I clap?
Go on.
We back.
Sorry. Yeah. But what was you were going to say something before though?
I was.
Do you remember what it was? You don't? You actually don't remember? Or you're...
No, I'm trying to remember.
Oh.
No. It'll come back to me.
Round of applause. Surely make that ass clap.
But yeah, in short, in what we were saying, in answer to Prince, we are going to try to continue to act like we're caught in a relationship, even after we've secured the bag.
I think it's easier if it is both parties have an active lifestyle. Because if it is that they do, then they're not going to be seeing each other 24/7 anyway. So when they do get that free time, it's going to feel like, oh, wow, it's a date night.
Do you know,
baby, come on.
I know
baby,
someone,
come on. Baby, come on.
I know someone who, I feel sorry for them. I really do.
Tell us more.
I really feel sorry for them because
more.
I feel sorry for the female because the person she has married, and it sounds really harsh, but I wouldn't wish that on anyone because he's just, like,
what does that mean?
Everything you said before, like, you know when you said, why would you pick at every single thing, yeah? That is him.
Okay.
Why did you take that left turn? Why didn't you take the next left turn?
What?
Why are you driving slow? Why are you driving fast? Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, everything and more. Doesn't pay compliments. Doesn't do date nights. Nothing. Like, I want a penny pincher.
So how did he get in the first place?
Fam,
I think she deserves what she's got.
They poured the water over her eyes.
Can I just quickly clap? Please, just the last time I'm going to do this.
And we're back again.
Sorry.
After a brief intermission. All right. You asked me about my ones, yeah? My household pet peeves, huh? I don't think I have many. You know, I don't have any deal breakers. There's nothing that you can do in the house that's going to make me say, you know, I want a divorce. But things that irritate me are women who take up a lot of space on the bed. Probably people who have bad hygiene.
What's bad hygiene?
To be fair, this is more a personal thing, not really a household thing, to be fair. So I would say people who are messy, girls who are messy, especially in places that need to be clean, like the bathroom. People who leave dirty dishes, people who don't wash after themselves, people who don't clean after themselves and let dirt and dishes and stuff pile up. That really irritates me as well. And
could you marry a woman who didn't cook, didn't look after the house, didn't wash the clothes, didn't wash the wares? Obviously, because she's not cooking, so.
Yeah.
Could you still marry a woman who has all these qualities?
So that means I'm doing everything, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is she doing?
And I'm still taking care of all the financials.
No, she's working.
She's contributing financially.
Working, yeah.
But she doesn't do anything in the house.
No.
Even when we have kids.
Even when you have children.
From this perspective now, I would say no. I wouldn't like to marry a woman like that. No, I wouldn't. Because I myself, I'm going to contribute to the cooking and the cleaning. So I'll expect or want and would like you to contribute also. So if she didn't, that'd be quite hard on me. Because I'm now going to work 9 to 5 every day, coming home and having to cook and clean. And like, all by myself.
So,
can I ask you a question?
Let me develop this a bit.
Yeah.
So let's just say she did cook, she did clean,
Yeah.
she did wash the clothes,
Yeah.
she was still working 9 to 5.
Yeah.
How would you feel about that?
No, but we'll both be doing it together.
I said, one instant you were doing the 9 to 5 and the household duties. This is flipped.
Yeah.
She's the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You're also 9 to 5,
Yeah.
but she's also doing the household
But
duties.
I'm not contributing to household duties.
No, because it was the flip scenario.
No, but then that's not good. That's not nice on her then.
So you wouldn't see that as a superwoman? You wouldn't find that as, oh, that's beautiful.
No, I'll say, okay, no.
Chip in here and there.
No, it's very admirable.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want that for her.
Oh, really?
No.
I like that.
I wouldn't want my wife to.
You're not toxic at all. I love that.
No, I'm not actually toxic at all.
Good guy.
Contrary to popular belief.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you... What? I'm toxic?
No.
Oh.
No.
No, because you seem like you're holding back from saying something.
No.
Because the women these days, they tend to work as well, right?
Yes, they tend to work as well. Of course they Where's toxic, you know? Who said, girls these days, they tend to work.
Of course, like when they work.
It's 2019, you know?
I hope it didn't come across like that.
No,
What I meant was, naturally, you would find that mothers would try to teach their daughters household etiquette, right? Thinking they're preparing them for marriage, or even preparing them to being alone by themselves, independent. But they're also working. So you're bound to find women who are 9 to 5ers plus they're doing the household stuff. And they're thinking, what's a good time to be a man? But even then, men are still not realizing how beautiful women are.
Boy.
Terrible.
Boy.
Terrible, eh?
No, very.
Terrible. All right, let's...
I was going to say something.
What's the time?
7 o'clock, sorry.
Let's move up this.
All right.
What was I going to say?
Go home, like...
Female praise.
Fine. I forgot what I was going to say.
No.
No, I actually forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I was quickly, yeah. So you said, like, for example, like, don't clean your... You spoke about dirty girls and just not being clean and hygiene stuff, yeah? So...
There's more to that, by the way. Like, just digging your nose, like... I know it happens, right?
You just don't want to see it.
Look, I'm not moving around. In fact, when it is...
If she farted in front of you, how would that make you feel?
That's cool, but don't do it. Because I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
You understand? I mean, there is one of them silent ones, cool.
They're the deadliest, boy.
Yeah.
Ooh, them silent
You could leave
creepers.
the room because both of us are sharing this space. Let's not make it uncomfortable. So if it is, there's something coming through my bowels, I'm going outside. I'll come back in when it is, it's exited.
Yeah, you're going to wait. Don't bring it back in with you.
Come on, man. I mean, we know what happens to our bodies, right? We don't have to suffer it together.
But I was gonna say, like, so if she cleaned the house every week, would that be good? Or would you prefer her to clean it every day?
Daily, baby? No, I'm joking.
No. Weekly thing. Because it's not going to get so dirty during the week anyway.
Yeah.
But you clean as you go on, no?
Precisely. Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, after a week, dust collects and whatnot.
Deep
so
clean
you
still.
put some more tongue on. Come on.
On a Sunday.
Yeah.
Or Saturday.
You put some bread in the oven, sweet bread. You get me?
That's a sweet bread, you get me?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be a tradition in my house.
I hear that. I love that.
It's sweet bread on a Sunday. All right, cool. We done with this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do song of the week and then get the fuck out of here.
Throw some D's on it.
I got a lot of songs that I want to play actually.
I don't.
I'll pick one because a lot of
I haven't listened to anything this week.
A lot of new music came out. I know I'm the person who says don't play new music, but a lot of new music came out. You got Heady's one project,
Bro, I literally haven't listened to anything.
Jeezy's project, Kano's project. Kano's project is hard, by the way.
I've listened to it
bruv.
once.
Man, like,
and I don't think
KA.
I even finished it, so I didn't get to take it in.
It's not even long, bro. It's
I know.
39 minutes. Common's new project came out as well. Snoop, haven't listened to Snoop. I like Miss Banks' new one. Back It Up. With Gecko still.
Where'd you do?
Damn right.
Come on.
All right, I'm going to play a joint from Common's new album. It's called Her Love. I believe he's not talking about women. I believe he's talking about hip-hop, as in the genre. Can I just say that I like the fact that I see people on Twitter, on Black Twitter, really getting into politics and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, because I'm not really into politics. So when I see, young black people talking about politics and being invested and interested, I'm like, yeah, go Disu. Because he's not, Disu's like to me, like the champion of it. He's the one who's always, because obviously he talks about economics and whatever. So he's like the mothership for
Mother hen.
For politics and stuff within our Black Twitter world. But yeah, man. Great pod, good pod, nice, interesting.
Can I just quickly...
Jesus Christ. Go on.
Seen by Just Gene, yeah?
Yeah.
Angel Has Fallen. I thought it was sick. I think I'd even watch it again. I just really... I thought...
Is that a movie or?
Yeah, in cinema of Gerald Butler, Jada Pinkett. She's... Yeah.
Jada Pinkett's got the movie?
Yeah.
God damn.
And Morgan Freeman. Yeah, I think it's a good film. What's interesting is I started watching Love and Hip Hop, the New York version. Like, no, Grown Up Hip Hop, the New York version. And I genuinely think this is probably not the best out of all of them, but like,
best
so
cast.
In it, you've got Fat Joe, so Fat Joe's son, Gotti, so his kids, Ja Rule's kids, Flavor Flav's kids.
Okay, sounds interesting.
Diggy, not Diggy, is his name Diggy? Thingy, the Simmons boy.
Which one? You got
Jojo.
Yeah.
Even though he's been in the others anyway.
Jojo, he's the youngest one. Oh no, Jojo is the oldest one.
Yeah. Coolio? Not Coolio. Old Dirty Bastard, his son.
Okay. Oh, Young Dirty Bastard.
Young Dirty Bastard, yeah. He's mad.
Is it?
He's not all
Takes
there.
after his father.
Bruv, you want to talk about monogamy and poly...
Is it?
He's on one.
Baby, come on. Baby, come on.
But it's like when you watch it, you can tell they're proper trying to portray him to be like a replica of his dad.
No, because that's what he's doing that himself.
Even the way he moves with women. It's
Yeah.
like,
His name is actually Young Dirty Bastard.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But he's on tour at the minute performing all his dad's songs.
What, by himself?
No, like whoever he's
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy.
whoever he's touring with.
Yeah, Wu-Tang.
Yeah, he's performing all his dad's.
When Wu-Tang go on tour, he does.
Yeah, he says that's what he does.
Yeah.
The hairs, the say, like, oh, it's mad. Like, I was just like,
Yeah.
You're mad.
Continue on the legacy, innit?
Literally.
Why not?
Yeah, and it's interesting. I think Fat Joe's son's an addict. He comes across.
He's got two sons, isn't it? One of them's disabled, and the other one is the one you're talking about.
The music, he's trying to be an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he comes across as though he's got like an addiction problem.
Okay.
But it's really, I think this is probably the best cast. Like they're interesting and
they're actually real.
Yeah, like
kids. Not like the Atlanta one.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I like Brandon Barnes. Please let me know if we get started.
Brandon Bow Wow's not a child of. Well, he is technically, but he's not.
I know, but
he hasn't got a parent in hip hop. He's just a child who was born with
hip hop. But I feel like this cast generally it's gonna be interesting. Obviously, in the beginning they were talking about the whole Fire Festival stuff.
Okay.
With like Ja Rule and how he wants to do another festival. And can I just say, Ja Rule has aged so well, yeah.
He looks the same, innit?
I was literally looking at the screen thinking, I don't understand. Like, he's not aged one bit. It's mad. Black really doesn't crack and he looks really good.
Shout out to Ja Rule.
And yeah, I just wanted to plug that. And that's about it from me.
Sweet. All right, guys, couple things from me. Obviously, live show, 15th of September. Get your tickets right now. Live show is next week, Sunday. You can still get tickets, shubs.com. I've got a day party, You Wasn't There, with Chizzo, Mark Cuban, Toba, on the 14th, North Pole in Greenwich. Music, food, shisha, vibes, whatever. And then 29th of September is a long way away, but tickets are out now and they're going fast. Pitch Sundays and Trendin Sundays. Joint collab day party at Sway Bar. Tickets, shubs.com. So yeah, get your tickets. All right, I've been the who should I'm struggling who to pick. Ip Dip Do. I've been the enigmatic, the fabulous, the boisterous, the fiery, the temptress, the
wow.
The it's back there, but I don't look back there because that's the sister back there.
Better.
Just G, nigga.
I hear that. I have been Mr. I know you bleed every month, but why do I need to see that you're bleeding? Is it bleeding?
What's it? Is it bleeding?
Is it bleeding? Don't go anywhere. No, I'm joking. Alright, bread, I'm leaving it there. I've been bread. Don't go anywhere.
No, that's the funny thing you've ever said.
Bread.
Gina's never got me to lean down like this before.
Well done, I'm proud.
That's
Still doing the Patrick.
That's it. Don't go anywhere.
I've been.
Oh shit.
Can you pass me some sweets, please? I just need some sugar.
Because my mouth is.
And I need a date too. Someone to cuddle with.
Listen, winter is coming. Hold on. Let me play the appropriate outro music for this. let me
2 black water clothes.
Hold on. Guys, part 1 or part 2?
Part 2.
See, I like it that you guys know what I'm talking about. Smart people.
I need a girl.
But yeah, guys, it's been a great show. Until next week. Oh, next week is the 150th episode, so it's going to be a nice special one. As you heard earlier, we got Doreen back in his house.
Come on.
So yeah, look forward to that, man. Peace.